What is up? What is up, boys? Game week 15 pod, and we are live. We're back after a gap. Apologies, we couldn't make a pod for game week 14. It was very fast turnover, but yeah, we're back here. How was it? How is this quick game week turnarounds going for you guys? How do you like it? Like, is it like what do you think about this fixture congestion period in general in terms of FPL?
As a viewer, I love it. As an FPL, as an FPL manager, there's a lot to do and a lot of benching headaches. Just like
What about you, Patil? How has it been like?
So since I've played my wildcard, that is from game week 8, I've been stuck outside 1 million rank, and that's what something is bothering me. There have been two international breaks, lot of time to think. Maybe I overthought. Now it's the time after game week. After 14 game weeks, I think we have enough data to make the moves as per the data. So I think this pod will be useful, not just for me but for our viewers as well.
Yeah,
What
but
about you,
like,
Vimarsh?
yes,
sorry, I missed that. There's something cooking in the kitchen, so a lot of whistles in the
no
background.
worries. Yeah,
No, no, we
lots
were
cooking
asking.
in FPL also. A lot is cooking in FPL also.
Yeah, now it's
But
done.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
in general, like,
yeah.
I like just a quick recap. I played my free hit in game week 13, and it turned out super good. I, like, just wanted to appreciate that it was like I think almost everybody who played their free hit chip had a great rank rise, because all the things that could happen for
Right.
anybody who was free hitting, all the things that could happen, right, they
Yeah,
went right.
yeah.
And
Especially
and
at
it
Gakpo.
helped.
Gakpo is the culprit. I mean, till the end, I was doing fine compared to the others. And the last minute goal that Gakpo scored kind of shot everybody
Yeah,
it up as well. I mean, he already had an assist, but that too.
correct. And even like after game weeks of blanking, Foden also decided to turn up right at the moment when, everybody had thought of, playing a free hit that week, and he came through with two goals. So a
Yeah, he
huge
tried
Foden haul.
hitting Haaland and that backfired, but I was happy that at least I was able to make up for the huge blunder that I did with triple captain. I mean, what a week for Haaland to choose to blank, right?
Blank.
Immediately after in the next game away at Fulham, which is not an easy fixture. I mean, as compared to the others, he suddenly scores a goal, gives two assists, hits the crossbar two times or the post two times. I mean,
Yeah.
what the hell was happening with him like in the last? I mean, the game week, which one was the 13, right? This is 15 right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
15.
so
So yeah,
13.
it will be week
I
13.
mean, I'm just angry at Haaland, but then I'm just happy that again he returned. But again, I'm angry this week that even after captaining Haaland, I'm on a red arrow. I mean, I don't even know what to do right now. Even if I do something right, it backfires. So, and
Yeah, there's been
the
so much
thorn
variance
in the
as
side
well,
is
no?
Munoz, is what I feel.
Right,
If you don't have
right.
Munoz,
Actually,
he's just destroying you.
correct.
Munoz
Munoz
and
is
Foden.
now,
Yeah,
yes, both of them. Like Foden, a lot of, like, still, I was just checking, he's just little over 10% owned overall,
yeah,
but so
But
he could
people
not
played
be
free hit the
right.
last two game week. That was the
Correct,
problem.
correct.
yeah.
So free hit has been hurting, and then a lot of people still have Crystal Palace defense, and they returned big time in the last game. So Munoz, I think, had a 14 pointer. Legraw had a
He
8
14
pointer.
pointer.
Gehi 13 pointer or
Yeah,
Both
something.
14, yeah.
Yep,
Richards 9.
both 14. Yeah. So
Richards,
I mean,
even Richards returned. I had Richards, so at least he gave eight. He had Defcon, I think, so he got 8 or 9 points.
Yeah,
right. So I mean, and I am sitting here with zero Crystal Palace defense coverage
Oh,
in my team, and it's clearly hurting my rank big time.
yeah.
I was seriously hoping for a that Palace concede a goal, because I knew how highly the Crystal Palace defenders would be owned in the game week 14. But yeah, I mean, they did what they were supposed to. So I
Totally.
mean, it was not a surprise. I mean, just yeah,
I mean, I was also kind of the thing is you can't bank upon even City. Let's say like I was thinking about that as well. You can't bank upon Pep as well, right? Like
yeah.
if you assume he's going to change teams, he won't. If you assume he's going to keep the same team, he will. So his the uncertainty there is absolutely like massive. Like I think in the last match, the one with Fulham, I think one of the commentators mentioned that It's very rare that Pep plays the same team, I think, 4 times in a row or something. So he said that shows a level of confidence that he has in the team, but that's kind of again backfired for me because I had taken a 2 3 week punt on Cherky. I know he's a very crazy player. I just want one half him to play just one half. I know he'll give a return, but unfortunately he's just been playing. I mean, he came off the bench in game week 13 and gave a 4 pointer, an assist in just like very less time. Last game week he again played I think 12 odd minutes, and again
Yeah.
he almost gave an assist to Guardiola. I mean, he you
Yeah.
can he's a different class altogether. So I
He's
just
always in the he's always threatening whenever he's on the pitch.
correct.
That's
I just
very
hope he
clear.
plays the Saturday game or Sunday game against Sunderland, this weekend game against Sunderland, and I'll just hold on to him, and then Afcon transfers, I'll just transfer him out.
Yeah, so yeah, quite a few things
Yeah,
happening, right? Like AFCON transfers are coming in right after this week. So
yeah,
we'll discuss a lot more on which players are, gonna go away on AFCON duties, and what how to do how to deal with your transfer top-ups that you're gonna get in game week 16,
right,
how to manage. We'll also discuss a lot of transfer trends, and we have a lot of data around which players are performing well for their teams in the recent game weeks, in the last 6 game weeks precisely. And what kind of players should we be looking at. And finally, we'll also discuss the fixture tickers, a little bit of the chip strategy for all those who still have their chips remaining with them. So there's not a lot of game week left now to play your chips, so you need to be very clear on when you want to play them. So we'll discuss that, and finally we'll have a team discussion. So yeah, and then Suraj, you want to
Yeah.
start off with the plug?
Yeah, before we get into the data, all the data that you see over here is from FF Scout, and you will get an extra 5% discount if you use the code FFS Pulse Pi on the website. And this is the time in December where when you have, I think, around 6 to 7 game weeks back to back. It's the best time you can use the data to up your rank. So yeah, let's move to game week 15 and how the road looks ahead for the next 5 game weeks.
Yeah, let's. Vimash, why don't you start with the
15.
top teams,
Yeah, I
the
mean
fixture
the
ticker.
top teams to target definitely from what I can see here and what I've already seen is would be probably Manchester United and Newcastle because they're playing Burnley at home and Wolves at home. I think Wolves one can target each and every week for now. I think they're last in the table, and I don't think they're any good for now unless something major happens. So they're conceding almost against every team, and they haven't won a single game as of now, if I remember correctly. So I'm hoping United comes through in game week 15. And Newcastle again, I think Voltemada is a good pick for the next few
Mm.
fixtures. I think there's Burnley twice in 4 game weeks, 4 or 5 game weeks, and Sunderland suddenly is not. It's not an easy fixture now. I mean, and Chelsea
Yeah,
United both are conceding. I mean, Chelsea wasn't conceding; they had a hot run of not conceding for some time, and suddenly they lose to Leeds. That's just absolutely weird. And suddenly, I mean, obviously they conceded like Leeds conceded at the end, but till some time I think Rodon was looking like a good pick on my bench. I had benched him actually. But yeah, I mean, apart from that, I think even Brighton seem to be unpredictable now. I mean, they're scoring goals, conceding goals, but they
yeah,
just they can't keep hold of their form. And yeah, I mean, apart from that, I mean, all the other matches are like um, almost equal matches. Like, there's nothing special apart from that. But I think United, Newcastle, and probably Brighton partially are the
mm.
ones to target, and even City at home. I mean, I'm pretty sure.
City.
Yeah, pretty sure they'll win.
Yeah,
I'm assuming it won't be as easy, but yeah, they'll win.
yeah.
So one of the yeah, one team I have like my eyes on is also Fulham, because they are coming into a run of good three fixture
Yeah.
blocks. So at least, and it's exactly at the time when we'll have a surplus transfers in game week 16, and they have a good 3 week run. So you could also think about some short term punts from Fulham. I mean, I'm sure at this point Anderson is pretty highly owned by almost every team. He's probably the the it's been the best 4.5 midfield defender, along with Richards from Crystal Palace,
Hmm.
uh, right in that price category.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, even going forward, you can think about getting Raul at if you want to punt on somebody. in game week, between game week 16 and 18. And apart from that, yeah, I mean, City is the rage this week. Everybody is looking to get O'Reilly, or rather Foden first, and then maybe O'Reilly, in that order, or at least, maybe even thinking of getting Doku. Uh, pretty sure nobody's confident about going with Cherky still. So
I'm
yeah,
just
but
hoping,
I mean,
I'm hoping something happens that he benches someone and just plays it because I think they're playing Madrid also next game, mid game week.
yeah,
Yeah.
next week.
So that
Yeah.
is
But
one person.
they have sufficient time, I think.
Actually, they do. So
So
Jerky again might be benched.
and
So I
Foden is a young player. He might play. Even the Turkey might play in one of those games, but
Yeah.
I think you have made
a very
like
risky choice.
yeah, yes, now and you cannot
But
move out of it now.
No, I mean
you
I
can almost. I think game week 16 gives you an out.
yeah, this
Yeah.
was a punt till 16 gives me an out. This was actually a punt till 16 only. So I
Oh.
actually could have gone with Doku, but I thought let's just do something Maverick, just like the player Cherky is. But yeah,
And I think we've not discussed the elephant in the room, Liverpool. Like they're right on top of the fixture, and all of us have skipped past that
I
team and
don't think
not even
it's in the
cared
room
to
anymore.
mention whether we should be thinking about it. What are your thoughts? Patil first, yeah. Patil, Liverpool
I
fan. What do you think?
from
Again a draw, and it was so abysmal performance. It was poor, a poor
yeah,
show.
yeah, yeah.
Like
I mean, in terms of since last, I mean, the whole Liverpool performance, if you see as per numbers, we have been creating XG, but no end product. I don't know till when this will continue, but hopefully the tides change. But coming to FPL perspective, I think no one will touch Liverpool asset as of now until they show some form of consistency or form. At least with respect to once, so let's say Salah go to AFCON, if Isak or Words starts clicking, that's when people might make the move. Also, people are free hitting in game week 16, right? Or maybe in game week 18 if they're planning to do so. They can free hit on Liverpool assets. But apart from that, I don't think they're like for a long term pick. I would pick any player from Liverpool.
Mm, that's what I mean. Even whoever's somebody like me who's gotten Virgil, I am really repenting that move because it should have been Munoz in place of Virgil
Absolutely,
always.
absolutely.
Yeah, would have been on the right side of the swing and right side
I
of
mean,
the arrows.
all of us did listen to you when you insisted that we should keep Haaland as captain this game week while we were on different captains, but you never listened to us to me, especially when I said don't get Virgil last week. Both you and Varun. I think Varun
Yes,
also said Virgil,
you
right?
you were pretty adamant that you should not
Yeah.
be going with any Liverpool
Yeah.
asset for
I
that
mean,
matter, not
Liverpool's
just
slot
Virgil.
machine is not working right now, so it's
Yeah.
it's gonna take some time.
Not much.
Slot is
Yeah.
walking alone right
But
now.
yeah. One team that I want to touch is Bournemouth. Given that,
Right.
as you can see, for the next 5 or 6 fixtures, Bournemouth is top six, I think. Yeah. Sorry, bottom six. So, are you planning to move if you have Senesi and Semenyo both? Are you planning to move them out?
I would think like it's gonna be a difficult run for Senesi, especially. He would keep on giving you the
The
DEFCON
Defcon.
points for sure. So you can be sure of almost like a 4 pointer most of the times, but still not always, right? But sorry guys, I okay. I just have to pause for a moment.
No
Sure, sure,
worries.
sure.
No worries. I mean, I'll just pick up from there. I mean, Bournemouth, I'm very confused about Bournemouth about what to do. I have Semenyo. I'm still holding on to Senesi. I didn't get him out. And I mean, they have one good fixture in the next 4 or 5 game weeks with Burnley at home. But even Bournemouth again is getting very unpredictable with Bournemouth. They were doing well initially and I mean, keeping some clean sheets here and there and giving some solid performances. But can't seem to understand what to do with. I mean, Semenyo is not playing bad actually. I did see
Yeah,
some
yeah.
previous matches, some highlights and stuff here and there, and he is kind of always um, uh, close to scoring or involved in almost a goal, but not a goal or something in
He's
the past
back to
few.
his previous year
Yeah,
performance,
he's
but
been blanking
that's
for a long
7 year,
time.
right?
But
And we
what I fear
know,
is that they take him out and he'll start scoring or he'll start returning. That's the only thing I haven't now. I don't know what to do right now. So probably I might take him out. You never know, and maybe I get
right.
him back. But yeah, that's
Yeah. So
what's
even
up.
for myself, like I'll discuss what I've done. with Semenyo as a pick when we get to our teams. But yeah, I mean, I feel like this is like seems like a decent time to take a punt on those positions, both for Senesi and Semenyo. They are places where you can get some some money out of. Like I think it's the easiest upgrade to go from Semenyo to Foden, uh, right? And then from for Senesi also he's almost touching 5 million as a price point. So it's easy to get to somebody like a Munoz from Senesi than trying to get up from say somebody at a 4.5 or a 4 million defender, right? So I mean, if you think you have the money and the transfers both, free transfers with you, like yeah, why not take a punt,
Yeah, I mean
move them
Munoz
on.
right now looks like a season hold. Like just keep him, even if
Yeah.
Crystal Palace performs shit, he'll do something. So
True
I
that.
think the problem is most of us are stuck with other assets, and it's tough to
Correct.
like. Yeah, I mean, somebody like people like me will have at least one Crystal Palace asset, and if it's not Munoz, then it kind of makes it tough to like take out that defender and get Munoz. It's like a wasted transfer. So I think that's why a lot of people who have Leclerc, a lot of people who have Richards, people who have Gahim are probably as happy as Munoz people, but
Yeah.
others are kind of in a fix. Like, so I'm probably assuming most people will get Munoz in probably 16.
But what
Yeah.
do you think? Gehi just can't stop returning. Like, do you think if you have a little less money, so rather just go with
Yeah,
Gehi?
I'd rather go with him as well. But I mean, I did consider that because he was like cheap also initially. Like now he's risen in price.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. Any pick is good. Munoz just has a greater threat of goals, and Gehi might
Yeah.
has a greater threat of me probably assists or something and clean sheets and a defcon. But Munoz definitely has a greater goal threat.
So, second, I think something I probably want to discuss since we are on the ticker is chip strategy. So, this is going up till game week 19, rather, the fixture ticker is up till game week 20.
Hmm.
So, according to you, let's discuss what are the best remaining weeks for each of the chips. Let's start with, say, free hit. I mean, what weeks do you think free hit is a good shout in the upcoming weeks? I mean, I'll just quickly say that game week 16 was always a discussion. Like everybody was thinking about game week 16 as one of those weeks.
Yeah,
But since then, I think almost whoever was thinking about a game week 16 free hit, they actually ended up free hitting in 13 itself. So
correct.
for those who have not yet, what do you suggest? Apart, like, should you still first of all think about game week 16 as a free hit week?
Definitely, because Arsenal's playing Wolves home. I think it. I'm hoping it will be a massacre, just like they did with Leeds 5-0 at home. So I'm assuming Wolves against this Arsenal team should be a goal fest. But again, you never know. So that seems like the best one for me personally. I'm just left with free hit, so I might probably just do it in 16. Initially, I was hoping to do it in 18 because I'm assuming that's when most people who haven't triple captain will triple captain. So just to counter that, I was hoping of doing it there. But then I'm just thinking that it's better not to think about what others are doing, right? Just think of what the best gaming is for you to free hit or triple captain
You're
and just
right.
do it.
Right.
I mean, I've already
Yeah.
failed on the triple captain thing, so the worst is already gone. So I can't go any lower than that. So everything from here is going to be better than that, hopefully.
Uh,
So yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
So for
I think
uh,
game week 17 is also interesting in a
exactly
way if
that.
you want to go a little bit different than your top picks. Like for example, obviously City gives you the best fixture for that week
yeah,
against West Ham, right? If you I'd say if somebody doesn't have say triple captain remaining,
yeah,
definitely game
17.
week 17 to me looks very explosive in terms of returns, right? You can if you can time or if you can sort of guess Pep the kind of team he'll put out, I feel it's like a great punt. And then you also have Brighton who are playing Sunderland, right?
Yeah,
And Brighton assets, and that too at home. And we've seen like how Brighton do well at home. So that's also pretty interesting. You would probably not be owning them. And then, for example, if you by then you have moved out of Senesi and Semenyo, then you will have the opportunity to get them back against Burnley at home to Bournemouth, right? So these are
And
few
Brentford
teams which
picks as
you
well.
and yeah, obviously, and the Brentford picks. So I
yeah.
mean,
So it's just
I'm
the
guessing
trade-off.
Brentford. You'll
Yeah,
obviously have Thiago. Almost everybody will have Thiago by 17. But you will still be able to have a couple of other Brentford picks apart from Thiago. So I mean, interesting week. I feel 17 is the one for free hitting now.
Yeah, the thing is,
Yeah.
it's a trade-off, right? Like you want to just place your bets on if City is going to haul against West Ham or if Arsenal is going to haul against Leeds, and then just go with it. Because I'm pretty sure. I mean, if you free hit, you just have at least one or two fixtures in your mind, right? That you're going to target. So you want to have like three assets each from such teams. So it's just a trade. I personally feel Arsenal against Wolves will give more goals, higher probability of Arsenal scoring more goals against
I
Wolves as
mean,
compared to City against West Ham.
you're
Is what I.
saying after City scored 5 against Fulham, you're saying
Yeah, they conceded four as well, right? Later, so
you get all the attackers. Don't
yeah,
get a defender from City.
yeah. I mean, Haaland is
So I mean,
obviously there. So that's the thing.
Okay.
No, Haaland, everyone has Haaland. So everyone has that one City, one or two. Everyone by that time will have one or two City attackers. Everyone probably will have Foden and Haaland.
People Foden, yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
coming to.
So
People
there's no
already have
point in
started bringing Foden.
increasing them if you're targeting that game because you already have those assets, right? So you
Yeah,
might as
for
but
well.
me, I
you will
feel
target, but the main target is actually Brentford and Bournemouth. You are
yeah,
going to get sure shot mostly clean sheet. Also, you can target. There was one more. Nottingham Forest plays Fulham, so Anderson becomes a pick, and Arsenal plays Everton. So all this, if you say, so let's say Merino is playing, I would pick Merino on my free hit for sure.
correct. I mean,
Hmm.
that is true for 16 also, but why I am suggesting 17, because you can make a lot of long-term moves for all these top teams in 16 itself, and you probably wouldn't feel the need of a free hit in 16 as such. But you will still be left out. Like you'll probably not go with, say, a Doku on your, on a on a free transfer in 16, but you would be likely to punt on Doku in 17. You'd probably not go with Merino, but if he's still playing, then you can still punt on Merino in 17. So those are, I mean, because otherwise, anyway, I think 16 will give you the opportunity to triple up on Arsenal anyway.
Yeah.
So what's the advantage of free hitting because of Arsenal's fixture, right? You'll anyway have three Arsenal in your team in 16. You can easily get there.
It's the same with 17. No, everyone will have at least two or three City assets.
Yeah, I'm
Haaland.
saying you can still have a different pick from those teams.
Hmm.
Like you can choose to not go with two Arsenal defensive picks, but go with two attacking or all three attacking. Same with City, you can go with all three attacking picks from City. So that's the variation you can try to think about. But
Awesome.
yeah, that's about sort of like, I think these are the 2 weeks in my opinion. And then I mean, if your team
What
is,
about game week
if you feel,
19? Why it's mirrored to game week 15. I know it's a mid game week. So if your
yeah,
point is that a lot of teams might change their playing 11, but then again it
correct.
becomes a good game week to free hit because not
Yeah.
a
Well,
lot of
that's true,
team
but
will
then
even score.
you would still not know which are the players who are going to start. You can never be so sure of rotation, right? Like
Yeah.
even if they start, they're more likely to be benched, say by halftime or even 50, 60th minute, whatever, right? And then you'll not be getting anything out of them. I would always prefer free hitting in a, after a when the team has had a week's gap at least. So I mean, I mean, it's a psychological thing, right? Like whenever you have a midweek game week, the managers more than not tend to rotate just because it has been a midweek. Even if like it was the case that like next week you'll see that City are playing in Champions League midweek and then they play again, right, at the weekend, but you will probably see the same team across the three games, this week, the midweek, and the next week. But just if there is a midweek Premier League game, you
Right.
it's they tend to see more rotation in those games. Just a observation, but yeah,
Okay.
But Haaland
that's
Fair
didn't
shout.
why
Fair
I would.
shout.
didn't change any this thing no in this midweek Premier League game. This I'm saying Haaland. Pep didn't change his team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
So
let's see, we
I
are
mean Pep.
Saturday game. So
yeah.
because they
Yeah,
have
so we'll see
Real
how.
Madrid game, so maybe he's saving the best team for that.
I just
Anyway, let's
whatever
come
happens, I
to
just want Sergey to play.
okay, let's come to AFCON. Given
No, no,
that
no. Just
of
just before that,
uh-huh.
like, what about the other chips? What do you think? Like, for me, bench boost is remaining. What do you think about
Oh,
bench boost? Which weeks are the best to play? Obviously, bench boost is very very
Who's
team
on your
dependent.
bench?
So
yeah.
right, like
Will
for me, for example, I have for most people, let's say
It
people
would be
generally
Burnley
have
defense.
Burnley defense, because everybody has Dubravka. A lot of people might even have a Steve, so might have double Burnley defense, or they would have like a Leeds
Leeds,
defender in
right.
Rodon or somebody,
Or
or they
Sunderland.
would have a Sunderland defender in Mukiele or Alderete.
Right.
So
Right.
it's generally, what are the weeks when you think you can play these three players, like players from these three teams usually, like which is the best? I was trying to figure out, and to me, for my team, because I have Burnley and Leeds defender, it seems like probably game week 18 is
18.
the most suited,
Hmm.
right? Because Burnley are playing Everton at home, and I think Leeds are playing
Brilliant.
Sunderland away,
Hmm.
but they're playing it away. So that's one. And another week is 16, where Burnley are playing Fulham at home, and Leeds are playing Brentford away. But if I do a like to like comparison, even then it seems 18 has a better chance of maybe Burnley taking a freaky clean sheet, because Everton defenders are very poor, and NDI won't be a part of that Everton team by
Yeah.
18. He
I
would have
think
gone away for AFCON.
I think for you, if you're
Correct.
just left with bench boost in terms of just I mean the others are I mean obviously when you want to play the other chips you can play them, but in terms of just bench boost, since it's a chip like that, I think you should target those game weeks where other people are playing triple captain on this thing just to nullify that effect, because you're already done with triple captain. You're done with no, you're not done with triple captain
No,
on this one. You're still
I'm
left.
not.
So you have two this thing. So I mean probably
Yeah.
when people are playing free hit again or something like just to nullify it, you can use bench boost like that, because I don't see a clear this thing now to play a bench boost, like in the sense a good 15 pointer from a bench boost will help you a lot, even if you get
Yeah.
15.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
just
mean, it's between 16, 17, and 18. And I think out of those 3 weeks, definitely it feels like 18 is the best week for all the three teams which you are mostly owning. Like Burnley
Right.
playing Everton at home, Leeds playing Sunderland away, and obviously Sunderland and Leeds are playing each
so
other. So if you have like,
triple captain in 17, right?
so I'm, yeah, and now coming to triple captain, obviously the best week now remaining to triple captain is game week 17, where Haaland is playing West Ham at home. So and then
Right.
apart from that is again, like, you can play this week also when Haaland is playing Sunderland at home. Even that is not bad. And then if you
You
want to
play
go
any week now,
differential,
Haaland will score in every week except the one I triple
Exactly.
captain. You can play it in any week. I guarantee you to score in every game week from here till 19 at least.
but based on this trend, it seems like now he might just end up blanking in 17, because everybody's looking to triple captain him in 17, and then he will drop a stinker.
I don't think so, man. That I've taken that for the team. I've taken one for the team.
But I mean, if you really want to go differential and you have, you're feeling risky, maybe you can triple captain Saka against Wolves in,
Yeah,
game week 16.
it did come to my mind like while you were talking about triple captain. It's possible. I mean, I've already played it for 6 points. So
Like
like
he came from the bench and still scored a goal, in game
yeah, yeah, I did.
last
Yeah.
night.
Right, right,
So yeah.
right. Okay, so we have AFCON also coming up, and I think one thing to note about that is this is your last game week to exhaust all your transfers, because you are gonna get 5 free transfers after this game week for game
Yeah.
week 16, right?
What a gift.
Uh,
Yeah.
right, right, and
So
these are the.
just
Mhm.
to clear a little bit on that point, it's very important. It's happening for the first time, so not everybody might be knowing fully. So it's like, if you reason why everybody is saying that you should be using up your all transfer, because you will only be topped up till 5 free transfers.
Correct.
So for example, if you go into game week 16 with one transfer, you will get four extra, and so a maximum of five.
Correct.
And no matter how many transfers you've saved up, you will only be topped up till 5 free transfers.
Yeah,
So it's best to make you, if you are in a position where you have a lot of extra transfers, say two or three even, it's a great time to take 1 week punts even, because you will be getting 5 free transfers right next week.
Correct.
So you can think of that. And even if you don't want to take punt, it is good time to sort your team out long term, and you can still continue to carry those extra five topped up transfer, and maybe just you use one transfer a week, and keep continuing having five transfer every week till the time you have to sort of use it for a double game week down the line, right? It's a great way to sort of make it into a mini wildcard, sort of like have five transfers and play a team whatever you want, and then use your second wildcard thereafter. So
Right.
those are the kind of things. But yeah, you should ideally try to fix your team with all the transfers you've got. So because next week you are going to get topped up with five free transfers,
Right. Right.
up
Right.
to five, free
Like
transfers,
max, it's capped at five, so any more
capped at
transfers
five.
won't be
Yes.
counted. That's what it is. So coming to players and teams that are going to get affected and how it's gonna affect the teams who are performing better now. Are is there going to be any impact or not? Let's see over here. Any standout player or
United, United, max impact to United. All their the place where all their XG comes from and all their gameplay mostly comes from. Amad Diallo and Brian Mbumo are going to be out, so it's going
Even
to be.
Mazruai,
He's not listed here, but I
but
don't
he's
think.
also Mazruai.
so
Mazruai plays for Morocco, and he's also going.
Yeah,
right,
but he's
right.
not
So
as a CP
just a
to
call out,
United.
yeah, call
Yeah,
out and a shout out to Focal, actually, FPL
yeah,
Focal for this visualization. One thing to call out, these are only selected players based on their team selected by or how much percent of user have these players and so on. Yeah, go ahead. What were you saying, Vimash?
Then is writing Suraj Bhai is going to AFCON.
And yeah,
Yep,
on that
yep.
note, if you want to use, you can use your five transfers all at once in Game Week 16 also. Yeah,
Yes,
there's
Yeah,
no
yes.
problem.
I don't think you need to use five transfers.
Yeah,
Give some to
Ritin
us.
definitely doesn't need. By the way, shout out to Ritin. He is topping our FPL Pulse Talk Championship mini league, and he's actually 43rd in India, and he's 5700th rank in the world. So like great
Kudos.
FPL season he's having. Amazing
Amazing
transfer, and
first year of FPL.
wonderful. Crazy. Like, because it's just luck, because it's, we're already 14 weeks down the line and he's still, just continuing to rise. So
Yep.
amazing. Congratulations to him.
Okay. So if we see Sar is already injured, but uh, like he might, if he's fit, will he
So I
be
think
called for AFCON?
Glasner has told that he's had a serious injury, medium term, and he'll probably not even leave for Afcon because he cannot play. So if he is able to recover quickly, then maybe you'll end up seeing him sometime early January at the earliest. But he's not a transfer target anymore, so
Right.
you should not be looking to hold him at all. If you still have him, he's a transfer out.
Yeah. I
Perfect,
mean,
perfect.
looking at this sheet, I think United and West Ham seem to be like the impacted teams. And when I say West Ham, the reason why I say that is a lot of people now will target that fixture for triple captaincy, like you, Aman. So West Ham, without both their, I think both of them are wing.
Fullbacks. Yeah.
So without both of them is definitely going to impact them. And yeah, I think now suddenly what I did seems like a huge triple captain Haaland. I mean, West Ham with both their defenders gone seems like
Yeah.
it might be a goal fest, and it might be a welcome thing for all triple captainers who've just waited their way out patiently till that game week, or who will wait their way
Even Wolves will suffer, right? Akbatu has been like a standout defender
out.
for
Will they
them, and
suffer?
even
They're already
But
suffering.
yeah, I think
they'll
they'll
be
suffer
even worse.
more.
Like that's
Yeah.
what they'll be even worse,
No, but
Team to
right?
how
So
do
target.
you go worse? They haven't won any game. How do you go worse than
I'm
that?
saying they
They'll
they can
concede
even
more
concede
goals.
more
It's better
goals.
for your
That's
attackers,
what,
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
right? So Saka triple captain shout. Coming back to that,
I absolutely
Yeah.
agree.
And I think even
and
Everton, India leaving will be a big,
big blow. Yes, it will
yeah.
be a big huge blow to them. I mean, even
Yeah,
for
I mean,
Fulham, right?
yeah,
Iwobi is a big player for them. Like
definitely,
he is a,
definitely. And then
and then
Albert
like
leaving Wolves is like stealing a comb from a bald man. There's no point. There's no point.
no, I mean, like it becomes even more targetable fixture. That's what I
Yeah, it
meant.
does.
But
It
yeah,
does. I'm just
you're
saying
right. You're right.
just by Wolves' perspective. I'm just giving
Yeah,
an
I
Yeah,
was
example.
from a
just
team perspective, yes.
looking at this. I was wondering, like, it FPL wise, this AFCON has affected the both sides of Manchester oppositely. Like, FPL wise, Manchester United are gonna suffer, and
Yeah,
even on the pitch, they're gonna suffer bad
yeah,
because Amad Diallo and Bumo are the play. Like that's the wing where all of their goals and creativity come out from.
agreed.
That's gone. And then Manchester City, FPL wise, they actually improve, because Ryan at Nuri going away makes Nico Riley
Nailed.
a fix, a nailed pick in that team, and
Right.
so does it make Haaland. Like, you can always be almost sure that he's gonna start. Omar Marmoush is going away, right?
Correct.
So it's positive FPL wise, at least for Manchester City,
Yeah.
Ritin is
and
right.
even
Is going.
and I
Yeah.
think interestingly, he's not been played in the last two matches. He's not
Correct.
started in the last two matches. Like, he
Yeah.
came off the bench last
Yeah.
match. Previous to that, he didn't even come, off the bench even.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Liverpool, we're not even interested at this point because.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Right.
I mean, like, see,
It's not
it's still on a watch list because Wirtz
right.
had a great game, by the way. It should have been almost his goal, but it was given as an own goal. But yeah, I mean, he is sort of performing in the last two matches, is really done well individually. And then if Gakpo starts clicking with words, and Isak is also there, Ekitike seems to be a little bit injured, if I'm not wrong. I mean, but yeah, I mean, it's a wait and watch. They can be, looked at soon enough. They have the fixtures.
Ritin
True.
is asking, that's why I'm thinking if eight Nouri and Marmo start,
Yes,
they
Ritin.
might this game week, but
They'll start. They'll definitely start.
Unlikely. Unlikely. I feel unlikely.
yeah,
I
let's
mean,
see.
whenever eight Nuri is actually started, Pep has actually ended up taking him off because he was
Oh
so
yes,
bad. Uh, uh, and Marmoush hasn't had enough, any game time really. So I
Yeah.
don't think he's
I
gonna
think
risk
Brentford is going to get impacted in terms of their attacking output as well, right? With Utara going.
Utara.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that's huge.
That's
That's
again,
huge.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Probably all the share of attacking returns falls on Thiago, not like he's not returning
No,
anyway.
so Dango Tara going away is can actually work well for Kevin Shard.
yeah.
Ah,
So that
yeah.
Kevin Shard really becomes a pick, if you want to go a little bit differential. Like,
Yeah.
even long, he's on four yellows, so there comes with the risk. But it's fine even if you want to go down there, because I feel he's gonna be playing the second striker role in place of Dango Tara
Yeah.
once
Correct.
he's
Right,
gone.
right,
So
right.
he's a great shout.
Yeah, I think somebody has a good point in the chat as well. It is important to see when AFCON players are leaving and also coming up because some players might return earlier. So it's not like a
Yep.
vacation that
Correct.
everyone is going for like 5 6 weeks. Some players, it's important to look at the teams for these players as well. If they're not in good form or they're not good teams, they probably might just come back in a week or two as well, right?
Right.
Couple of weeks.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, nobody's gonna
Good
come back
point.
in a week because they
Yeah.
have a lot of group stage matches. At least
Okay.
till that point, nobody's gonna come back. But
Ah,
you can see players returning from January onwards,
correct.
January first week onwards,
Yeah.
based on if they crash out of their league stage
Right.
itself or not.
Yeah. So that's why
Right.
it's important to follow these teams as well
Yeah,
slightly.
Yep. 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 Okay, coming to transfer section, what people have been whom they have been transferring in and out. As no doubt, I mean people have still kept Gabriel is a shocker for me, but yeah, they're removing Gabriel and bringing in Munoz. I don't think no brain
absolutely
over there.
sensible
Yeah,
transfer. Yeah, no
yep.
brainer transfer. Yeah, yeah.
And then people are removing Senesi, Van de Ven, bringing in Timber, who didn't play. Hopefully he should play this game week. I mean, start game week he did play, but he came off from a bench. Chaloba is an interesting pick, but Chelsea's fixture, I don't think they are getting better. It's getting worse from here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Thiaw, I think it's the effect of two goals.
Yeah.
Overall, for a clean sheet, yeah, maybe you can get Thiaw. Uh, but the better pick would be Livramento or Burn. I
I mean,
Burn
think,
even
is what I was.
Thiago has some threat, but yeah, I mean, Burn has safety of minutes always, right?
yeah, right. And then,
But
yeah,
what do you think, Vimash? Like Livramento, like I would probably, think about Livramento
I would
because
go.
he's also
I would still go
4.9.
with Burn. Burn is. I would have gone. So I was actually discussing this with you guys that day, right? Who should I get in place of Senesi? And then I ended up just taking out Josh King and getting Anderson, and just not taking out Senesi. But I was bent on getting Burn over Thiaw. So yeah, I mean that's the thing there. Not a
yeah,
huge, just a knee jerk thing with two goals. I mean, before that nobody was talking about him, so I wasn't really thinking of
exactly.
getting.
Yep,
So
yep,
yeah.
yep. Is Visa going? Ritin is asking. I think he doesn't have match
No.
fitness, so I'm not sure if he's
Yeah.
going or not. Aman, do you know if Visa is going? Aman?
Visa is not going
Yeah,
to AFCON.
He's not
he's not
selected
there.
for
Yeah,
national
Visa
team.
is not. Yeah,
Okay,
he's
perfect.
not going. But soon he'll become a competition to Waldemade.
Right, right, right.
Possibly, but I think Voldemort is doing really well. I think he's a good pick, like
Yeah,
in the upcoming fixtures as well.
Yeah. We already talk about Guys and Lacroix, so we won't go there. But yeah, let's go to
Yeah,
mid section.
I mean, nothing to talk about. Foden. Foden is just in some good form. I
Foden,
think
I think
Bruno
again no
also
brainer.
Bruno G has also been
Yeah.
returning. Gimares.
Bruno,
So
yeah, Guimaraes, I think for last 3 games he has been returning, four
yeah,
games,
yeah,
and
yeah.
he does give DefCon as well, apart
Correct,
from
correct.
normal
He
attacking
did give
points.
good form. So, yeah, he was a good direct Caicedo switch.
Yeah,
Similar,
right,
similar
right.
sort of this thing. Yeah, and Marino is also doing well. I mean, in the absence of strikers and all, he really takes up
Yep, yep. A
good
risky
position.
punt, a good punt on free hit, but a risky punt if you're just
Yeah, I mean,
transferring
Marino is
him.
a good this thing when you know if any Arsenal striker is injured or
Right,
if there are no Arsenal strikers, I think he comes in and just plays there. So he's a good punt that is. But
right.
I think with I think Gyökeres is fit now. He came on in the
Yep, yep.
second half. I'm assuming he starts the next game. So Marino is. I don't think he'll be a good pick going forward. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, there'll
Let's.
be concern on minutes for
yeah.
sure. But yeah, I mean,
Yep.
would you drop him? He's continuing to score. I mean,
I mean,
and
That's.
Gyökeres can't. Gyökeres is not able to somehow. Like, I mean, he's just returned, so
yeah.
too soon to say something. But I mean, he's in form. Would you drop a player in form like
I mean,
Marino?
the reason why Marino is, I mean, he's returned in the last 2 games, but the reason why he's getting so many minutes and playing like this is because Gyökeres was injured. I mean, once Gyökeres, I mean, he's fine now. I think Arteta will not
Yeah, and the long game of Arteta would be to play Gyökeres as striker.
Gyökeres, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, right. So he would
Marino
give.
did a good part of a like a good soldier. Like when the
Right.
main
I
Yeah,
fixture
think
injured,
their backup
yeah.
striker always does better than their main striker. If you see,
yeah, yeah. That's true.
So yeah, I
but
mean
yeah,
that's there.
Eze. If
But
people brought Eze in, now they're transferring out Eze out. Funny thing, but yeah, FPL.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, I'm not sure. With Odegaard's return, it becomes very tricky to hold
yeah.
Eze. Like,
Oh,
he
what's the
will
update on
definitely have him
Palmer?
back.
What's the update on Palmer, Aman? Is there any update on
Palmer
Palmer?
is fit to play.
Fit.
I
Yep.
like Palmer is expected to start this week
Yeah,
for us.
but
Like,
his minutes
definitely
might be still concerning because
Managed.
they
managed.
might, yeah, protect
Hmm.
him from another injury. Okay, let's move to forward. People are removing Pedro, rightly so. Bring in
Yeah.
Thiago, Voltemade. Actually, I
Voldemort
just
is a good
wanted
pick.
to talk this. I did an analysis of game week 1 to 7 versus 8 to 14, and I've seen that the points have been shifting from defender to forward and mid, majorly forwards, and we only have
Mm.
3 spot. But if you ask me, I have 5 picks from forward that I want in my team: Thiago, Voltemade, Haaland, Mateta, and Welbeck. These are the even now even
Like,
Watkins is showing up.
I'm not. I mean, see, ultimately, obviously, you can only have three.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, and out of the names you took, I think Haaland and Thiago are a
Thiago.
no-brainer. You
Yeah.
just have to
Haaland,
have
Thiago,
them,
and Mateta are the
right?
3 top ones.
I mean, I think
I
Mateta and
feel
Voldemort can be like kind of contested now.
Not as per data. I
Not
have
as
that data point as well. Yeah. Again, it's
like, so what?
Mateta, right? He might overperform any game week and he might underperform any game week. That's
But
Mateta.
I think
Same as.
But
the thing is,
he'll also
Voldemort has
have his
been
minutes. Wo
consistently.
na?
Yep, yep, yep. That's the
I
concern.
mean, and he'll also have them shared with Nketiah, like we saw
Yeah.
last
Right.
match also. And then Voltemade, I think, is a if you want to go in a structure where you are playing with three striker, definitely Voltemade. But
Yeah.
like on that note, I was thinking, like in general, like Newcastle is a good team to target
Yeah.
medium to long term, even right? They have
Yeah.
fixtures. So we already discussed like Thiago, Livramento, and Burn
Yeah.
amongst their defenders. We all obviously Voltemade is a standout striker from there, but what interests me more is Bruno Guimaraes.
Yeah. We
He's
Yeah.
just
six foot
discussed Ellie
seven.
Bhagwan. Yeah. We just discussed that.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
He's a
for
good.
me, would pick Bruno Guimaraes over Voltemade instead.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Because you see, the front three positions, you just have three places, and you probably might end up playing people sometimes, right? So very limited in terms of a lot of contest in the front three places. But midfield, you have five options, right?
Correct.
So it's
Right.
always good
Yeah.
to have him as your fifth or fourth or fifth midfielder that you can play. So yeah, he's a good. That's what I was mentioning to Suraj. He seems like he was a good direct replacement for Caicedo.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
And I think, I mean, in terms of United with Bumo going, I
yeah.
think definitely
Cunha,
Bruno Fernandes and Cunha.
Cunha,
These become your main picks. Like
definitely.
Cunha, I think can have even more impact
Yeah,
now because he will be given those duties to sort
correct.
of play with Sheshko.
Yeah.
So, by the way, what is the return date for Sheshko? Like,
I
I
think
think
he's
he's
still.
been
It's
injured.
gonna take 2-3 more game weeks. I think for now. I think he's injured for now.
It will it? Okay.
Yeah, if I'm
Yeah.
not
So,
wrong.
I mean, then definitely Mount plays up top and
So that's what I
15th
said.
Fernandez plays
Mount is
up
December.
also
top.
a good.
Yeah.
I mean, with Amad Diallo and Mbumo gone, I think this will be a good chance for. I mean, obviously Mount is doing decent, but good chance for Cunha to prove his worth as well. With those gone and take some responsibility on his shoulders, and I am hoping that Mount and Cunha. You never know. Bruno Fernandes might play a little upfront because of all these players going.
Exactly.
So you
Yep.
never know. Bruno Fernandes might be the pick to be in the upcoming fixtures. So it'll be interesting to see game week 16 United lineup. So let's see
Right.
what happens.
Definitely, he's the most nailed pick in that lineup. Like they United are not playing without Bruno. If he's
Correct.
fit, he is playing for
And if he
sure.
goes up front,
Uh,
he'll be coming into a lot of teams.
Yep. Yep.
correct,
Yep.
Yeah.
correct.
Okay.
And
So
then
who?
like, have you guys also discussed Brighton picks?
Minte.
No, no. We
Not
are
so.
going
I
to
mean,
come to Brighton
so
for
like
Welbeck and Minte.
yeah, exactly. So Welbeck is a great has I think Partey owns Welbeck in his team personally, and he's done well for him. Like
Yeah.
in
Yeah. Yeah.
at least except for the last 2 weeks where he has had reduced minutes.
Yeah.
But
Right.
apart from that, like what are your thoughts on Minte? They do have a little bit tough fixture, like one against Liverpool and one against Arsenal. Like Liverpool, I won't even call tough. Like they have a good chance of scoring against Liverpool, but just one fixture in 18 against Arsenal. But other than that, their run looks pretty good. What
Yep.
are you guys kind of prioritizing Minte as a forward, or even like in defense? They have Van Hecke has returned back to back
Yeah.
weeks
I
with
mean,
goals, like three
Varun
goals in
added,
2 weeks,
no?
and
Yeah. Yeah.
Varun from our podcast owns him.
Yeah.
Like kudos to him. Like what a pick!
Okay.
What a pick!
Yep. So
But
I already own both of them, Minte and Welbeck. I already had Welbeck, as you said. I brought Minte last game week. He didn't do anything for me, but yeah, I think given the fixture run as you called out, they are the great pick in Brighton team. Brighton team might be inconsistent with their
yeah,
performance, but
correct.
you know for sure these two will be involved in their name will be on this on the score sheet show. So that's the reason I picked both of them in my team.
Yeah, I mean,
And
I was a kind of, I think I mentioned to you guys as well in the last game week that I'm having a little FOMO with Minte, not having Minte.
yeah,
But
yeah,
the only thing is, Brighton seem a little unpredictable, like conceding 4 goals against Aston Villa. Obviously, they scored three as well, and then in the previous one, they won 2-0 against Nottingham away. Considering Nottingham hadn't lost the last 4 games, and then before that again it was 2-1 Brentford. So I mean they're winning, they're losing, they're winning, they're losing. So it's very unpredictable with
correct,
Brighton. And in the last 2 game weeks, both Minte and Welbeck haven't returned. And
correct.
so Minte, I think if you have somebody like, he's a good fifth midfielder for me. I think fourth or fifth midfielder, like not the primary ones, but I think he's a good to have in your team. I think he might return. You never know.
Yep.
Would you prioritize Anderson from Nottingham
I
Forest over
have
Minte?
Anderson now.
Because he,
I have him now.
yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, because I feel Anderson is almost or maybe even better pick than Minte because he has a good assist threat always, and like his floor is very high. It's always going to be 4 points as a floor. He
Yep.
will more 99 95% he'll come with DEFCON
Yeah, yeah.
points
So he
every match.
returned 4, 9, 9, and 6 in and this game week he gave 2. The game week I got him, he suddenly doesn't give any defcon or any
The
assist.
only week everybody got him, like
Yes.
he
Before
decides
that he's been
to not
returning well.
get
He's given a
DEFCON.
goal and an assist in the last 6 games. So
Exactly.
and
So
plus
I
his
mean,
form, yeah.
val do you think value wise he's better than Minte then?
Yeah, he is. I think so.
Yeah,
He's more consistent in his returns, and it's not like Minte is not scoring goals. Minte will rarely score goals. He's giving assists.
assist, right.
So
Correct.
I think Anderson long term, if you add up the numbers, I think Anderson might fare well as compared to Minte. But yeah, again, you never know. I mean, Brighton is a much more attacking team as compared to Nottingham, is what I feel.
Correct.
So
Correct.
that's the downside. So it's
Yep.
totally up
And
to
the
your side.
fixture run. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
totally up
mean,
to your side.
even keep both of them, like, and Anderson could be your fifth midfielder, and
Sure,
Minte could
yeah.
be your
Yep.
fourth.
Definitely. I mean, if you take out Semenyo or somebody like that, you can get in Minte. Or I mean, if you already have Foden, then
Right.
that's the thing. But you could definitely. I mean,
Yeah.
right now the necessity seems like having one Arsenal midfielder who mostly people have Saka,
Saka.
and the necessity seems to be now having Foden or someone a City midfielder. So those
Correct.
two spots go there. Apart from that, you can definitely
Yes.
keep both Minte and Anderson and still have one more
Yeah.
spot,
I mean,
or probably pay three
and
upfront.
you and no, I mean, you can. Yeah, that's one option. I think the third spot definitely has to sort of be around United for midfielders. Could
Yeah,
be
there you
Cunha,
go.
could be
Yeah,
Bruno.
I think most people have either Mbumo or Bruno, and I think with Mbumo going, most people might end up getting in Bruno.
Bruno. Yeah.
Cunha.
Not if not
Even
Cunha.
Cunha. Like if you're short
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
funds, then Cunha is a great pick.
Exactly. So
Yes.
so
Yes.
then
Yes.
three spots go, and then you're still left with two spots. So that's
I
what I said.
think
It's
Yeah.
after, yeah, after Bumo goes to AFCON, I think Cunha might become a better pick
correct.
than
Correct.
even Buemo, current Buemo,
Yeah.
because he will
Correct.
be the only one who would be
Yeah.
taking shots. But
Yeah,
yeah,
but
let's
No,
see
not
how
really,
things
because
turns out.
they
Cunha is yet
they
to show
they
his
have
true.
actually trusted Xerxes, no? Xerxes has been
Yeah,
playing, so I
Oh
think
yeah,
he will create for Xerxes a lot.
possibly. I mean, he
yep.
scored a banger in the last game, but I don't expect too much from Xerxes. But let's see. Maybe he turns up. You never know.
Right, right, right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move ahead. Okay, so this is basically XG versus big chance taken. So, the color gradient that you see on the chart, if first of all, is it visible to you all?
Yeah.
Let me
Yes.
say on over here. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So the bigger the box you see, it is the better the XG, and the number below the name player name is actually the total number of big chance they have taken. It's not scored; it is taken. So if you
So
see the
are you
teams.
telling me Thiago and Haaland have almost the same XG right now?
Yes, yes. There is a better chart
Damn.
than this to compare the forwards, and it's very interesting. It has put me into dilemma. What should the next move should be for
Interesting.
me? But yeah, as you rightly point out, Haaland, Thiago are the two players with the highest box size. Interesting thing
Followed by
with
Mateta.
City.
Followed by
Yeah,
Mateta.
followed by Mateta, of course, right. Followed by Mateta. And all of them are getting the big chances 11, 13, and 10.
Mhm.
The interesting
Amazing.
thing with let's go team by team. If I pick City, Foden, and O'Reilly being a defender,
Yeah.
he's still got three big chances. He hasn't scored from any of them, but he's still got three big chances.
But
And
like,
for
dude, he's always playing like a forward. He's
yeah,
always in the box. He's trying to give an assist to Haaland or score a goal himself. Like, I,
yeah.
I love him as a player, and I
Yeah.
just hope Pep doesn't bench him. I've gotten him in my team already. So I
Absolutely.
just hope.
If I wasn't stuck with Donnarumma, I would definitely have gotten him. Absolutely a 100%.
Right, right, right. And coming to Arsenal, Saka, the Gyökeres, I think he's injured as of now, so his number won't make sense much. But yeah, Eze also has a good amount of XG, but no big chances taken. So I don't know if the form will continue or not. Merino, we already know him. If he play as a striker, he'll score. So yeah,
Yeah.
anyone apart from them, Timber getting one big chance. Good, good. I'll still hold him until Gabriel is fit, and then
Yeah, for
maybe I'll
sure.
switch.
He's a hold. I'm
Right.
just hoping that we get some good news on Saliba very soon, because
Oh
I want to
yes.
get a Arsenal defender, and sort of Timber has become a little bit expensive for me to fit into my team now,
Mhm.
since I already have Virgil van Dijk, unless I choose to bring him in place of Virgil himself.
Absolutely, you should.
Uh,
I think.
but I think better than, probably I should be like, everybody should be thinking at owning like Timber or a Saliba with Munoz both, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do ultimately, to
This,
have both of them in my team.
yeah. So I just have one question. So Suraj, this what time frame is this?
Oh yeah, sorry. So the time frame is actually from game week 8 to 14. So the reason is because I wanted to only take the recent game weeks and see how the trend has changed over time.
So I think you've also kind of limited it to a certain the box size is XG, right?
Yeah,
Because in
XG.
Arsenal, I don't know what the numbers say, but looking at the itis, Calafiori has been getting in good positions with some good chances. In the last game also he missed a couple, so I'm surprised not to see him, and I already own him.
But low
And
XG chances, no?
Low
That's why
XG.
he's
Yeah,
not
no, I mean,
yeah, yeah.
scoring.
in the last game he had almost a one-on-one with the keeper. He just hit it right into him, and Saka then snuffed the chance. Did you see that chance where Saka on the rebound he almost scored a goal? Yeah. So he had
I
a
can
couple of
check the
chances.
numbers for of
Yeah.
Calafiori
But
because
yeah, I
I've
mean, apart,
restricted
like,
the
what do you
maximum player to I think 24 30 because it might get clutter. So
Huh.
that's the reason.
like? He
But yeah, I
must be
mean,
the seventh player right
Yeah,
after these six
it's the
picks.
low chances. It's just
low
0.18
chances.
XG that
Mhm.
yeah that he
Mhm.
has created for
That's
them.
why. But then
But
that's
yeah,
it's just the ownership bias.
right, right.
That's why
Interesting
I
thing
want
is
to see.
Brentford coming up
Yeah.
over there, and the majority of it goes to Thiago and Otara, Shade also. So rightly point out by Aman, if Otara goes to AFCON, Shade is your pick.
Yeah, I
There
mean,
is
Sade,
Brentford. Okay.
I'm interested
Yep.
in. Like, I just want to see him sort of get in those high XG goal scoring positions. But yeah, I mean, I'm interested.
So if you look
But yeah, I
at
mean, hmm.
no, go on.
No, I was just saying, like Chelsea. Interestingly, Enzo, like a lot of player managers got him in, and he's been very unfortunate. If you
That's
see
what
the
even I
XG
saw this
box,
Chelsea. I was just referring to
yeah,
Chelsea. My only question is: so does this mean, Suraj, that Enzo had more XG than, let's say, Pedro, but he took lesser big chances?
big chances.
Yes,
Correct.
yes, yes.
Oh,
Right, right. So
because
Enzo has, I think, around 3.5, 4 XG, and he didn't score from
Just
any
one
of
goal.
one goal. Yeah. So
unfortunately we had him in that game week, so good for us.
Yeah,
But I mean, yeah, that's unlucky. So but looks like he might return in the coming future, Enzo.
right,
but
right.
now he does not. He's not as interesting a pick anymore
Palmer
with
coming back.
Palmer returning. So penalties go away, and then he also ends up playing a little behind because Caicedo, guys, he's injured for he's out for the next 3 weeks because of a red card suspension. So Chelsea. This match also we suffered. Simply Caicedo was not there with us,
Hmm.
and then they're going to be two more next two matches also we'll not have Caicedo.
Right.
So yeah, that's going to impact Enzo and Chelsea in general. Like he's been the best midfielder for us and probably the best in the Premier League itself. So,
Look at the
but
big chances Buomo got in United. 7, but he hasn't converted those.
insane. Yeah, like what do
Yeah.
you think about any other like picks from this chart? Like, are you interested in say Marlin or Watkins from Villa or
Right now,
somebody from
I mean, I think
United? Like
their form has turned, but I still don't like trust a single
There
source
are
of
better picks. Yeah, as you can
attacking.
see, Haaland, Thiago, Mateta. Someone has to perform better than them, or their box
Yeah,
has to be bigger
correct.
for us to consider them.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously, you'll probably are tending towards the left hand side of the chart, right?
yeah.
That's where all the XG is lying
Right.
with City, Arsenal,
Exactly.
Brentford, Crystal Palace, Newcastle, right? I would not
So
even count Liverpool and Chelsea in the mix right now because they're the
exactly.
next teams. But yeah, I mean, there are no clear picks as of now from these two teams.
And it's distributed. Look at Gakpo, Salah, same box. Isak
Correct.
Words almost
Yeah.
same box with even the big chances
Yeah.
taken distributed among them. So there's no one talismanic pick. If
One
maybe
one
Joao
thing
Pedro scored, maybe he would have been a manic pick in Chelsea. Someone to
yeah.
something to keep eye
Correct.
on. Yeah,
One thing is surprising that you mentioned this is from game week 8, right? So that
yeah,
essentially means before that, I think Manchester United had a very high XG, right?
right,
And
right, right.
you suddenly see now they've dropped in XG,
Dropped.
but
Yep,
they've
Yeah.
turned
and
in form.
massively.
Yeah, but they turned in form. Their form's gotten better as compared
Yes,
to the first 8
they
game weeks.
started
So that's
winning the games, but
yeah,
the
their XG's dropped
numbers.
that week.
Yeah,
That's
right,
interesting, no?
right.
Probably they're shooting more, concisely and trying to score more from lesser shots.
Yeah,
Maybe they
maybe
were
they're
just
taking
taking a
lesser
lot of
wayward
shots.
shots as compared to, or
Right.
off
Yeah.
shots as compared to earlier. Good for us, but I
Right.
just noticed like Manchester United had a very small
So
box and they were
e-
like a
even
top.
Yeah, even during the game week 1 to 8 that we have seen, it's actually it was because total number of shots that was taken by United were more. It was I think
More.
second or they were first or second in those.
Correct, correct.
So
Yeah.
XG per shot was anyway less, maybe because of that. But yeah,
Hmm. Nice. Good, good
anything
start.
apart from yeah
Yeah.
anything apart from this you wanted to call out?
No, let's
Yeah,
let's
Barry
move
and
to the
Beto.
next one.
Okay.
Yeah, don't even
Bad.
touch them. Don't even
Yeah,
touch
yeah,
them,
yeah.
guys, please.
I'll just cut this clip. We won't even take their names. But yeah, when I
Like the
said
worst I've ever seen in Premier League, right? Like
Yeah, it
ever.
seems like, I mean, I don't know. I mean,
Nunes was better than them. I mean, he used to
Nunes
frustrate
was
you, but
better than
Nunes
them.
was far better,
he's
yeah.
I mean,
Come
if
on.
I
yeah,
add
yeah.
He
both
was
of them
far
together,
better.
Nunes is better than
You
them.
should
But
not be comparing Nunes to them. That's a
yeah,
travesty.
But yeah, let me actually make this bigger for our viewers to see.
big chances taken.
So
Okay, so
this is
this
a
is
very
basically
yeah.
player underperform versus overperformance, XG versus goals, XG on x-axis and goals on y-axis. The bubble size that you see is actually big chances taken. So that also tells you if the form's gonna continue. Are they getting those big chances uh, 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 to be so that they are consistent over coming game weeks? So as you can see, the top three who are actually skewing the chart, Thiago, Haaland, and Mateta. They're not just high
Yeah.
XG and goals and converting those into goals, but they're also getting much more big chances than any other member in their team.
So
Then
looks like
comes the
Wildcard is a good pick, no? Looking
yeah,
at this,
Voltemade is getting a good SG, but not
high
converting into
XC, low
goals.
goals. So it's just a
Yeah,
matter of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welbeck is something who is interesting again. Less big chances than Mateta, Haaland, Thiago, but yeah, still performing better. Foden, as you
I
can
mean, how
see,
bad has clearly like how bad Enzo did. Like he had
Yeah.
such a better all more than 3.5 xg and just one
yep,
goal to show for that.
Yeah.
It's so bad. But yeah, I mean, clearly Welbeck Welbeck always overperforms his xg. Like that's
yep,
been the case, and then so does Foden. But like apart like based on this, it would mean that Foden has more goals than he should have gotten. So would
yeah,
you still get him?
But this also does this also mean that both, let's say, Foden and especially Mbumo, does this mean that though Mbumo has less XG, he scored more goals, but he's also had
Yeah,
more chances, big chances. So that
big
means
chances.
he's a
Yeah.
really good player then, right? Both him and
yeah,
Foden, because they're
yes,
basically converting from low XG chances.
yep,
Yeah.
yep,
I mean,
yep.
they are.
But will that continue is the question. And
Is the
anyway,
question.
Burmo
Yeah.
is going to
I mean,
AFCON,
obviously, Mbumo
so
is going, so it would
yeah,
affect. But
right,
Foden, yeah,
yeah. Even Dango
Like
Otara, but
yeah.
guys, like what
Harvey
do you think? Like
Barnes.
are you like are you what are your thoughts on Foden? Are you sure shot to get him? Like I will just say out loud, I have already gotten him
I
in
have made
in
the
my
transfer.
team.
I don't care
Turkey,
if
I
he doesn't
already made the
start.
transfer.
Yeah,
Turkey
I
all the
don't care
way.
if he doesn't start this game week. I have the good enough bench to cover the him if he doesn't start. But even if he
Secondly,
plays 30 minutes, he might score or give an assist. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I am pretty sure if Cherky plays 30 minutes, he'll give an assist or goal. But the problem is not starting. So I am stuck with him for this game week at least. Once I get my AFCON transfers, I'll get him. But for
right,
now, I'm not getting it. It might hurt me this game week, but I can't help it right now. It is
right,
it is
right,
Yeah.
right.
I mean,
such
I
a good.
just wanted to point out like if you can get to him straight away and I see, I would even go out on a limb. Like last week, I should have actually taken a hit for Foden. It
Yeah,
would have easily paid me off. But
yeah,
am I so confident to take to bring him on a hit? Probably I am. Like like I would just not want to miss out on a Foden haul like at any given point because the thing with Foden is the moment he gets in that streak,
yeah.
you want to have him. It might
Yep,
last for 5 matches, it might last for 10 matches, but you keep him for those 10 matches,
Correct.
no matter what, because
yep,
when his goals start flowing in, they just keep on coming.
Yeah.
I mean,
right.
I'm a huge advocate for a Foden transfer right now.
Yeah, I think you mentioned this initially in the initial listening also when when his patch hits, then that's the time to get him.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah, let's see. I mean, is this the patch?
One
We'll know.
Yeah,
So
one question by Matthew Perry. Would you take out Mateta for Thiago for a hit?
Mateta for
I would
Why?
like,
Thiago, I would.
yeah,
Mateta's fixtures are becoming a bit
Tougher.
concerning. So I
Yeah.
might so my pre-pick would be actually Haaland, Welbeck, and Thiago. But given Mateta is getting those big chances, I'm not sure if that move.
like see, right now, if we are talking about this current week, Mateta is playing Fulham away while Thiago is playing Tottenham away. Tottenham have been shit. Okay, Tottenham have been absolutely poor. Even for last match, like even Fulham conceded 5 goals. So you can't even say. But in general, Fulham have been pretty solid over over the whole season. So and Mateta is not a player who converts all a lot of his
Right.
even big chances even, right? He's been very poor at conversion this season especially. I would rather bet on Thiago's just like that team plays like they want to basically get fouled in the box, and Thiago simply gets a penalty. I
And
don't like
Brentford,
how many penalty he has some 6 or 7 penalties
yeah,
already, more than his
Plus
goals
he's missed
from
one.
open play.
Plus he's missed one.
And on top, yeah, and missed one on top of that.
Yeah.
So like that's it's like almost there's a 50% chance in every match that Thiago will get a penalty. That's huge.
Yeah, I agree.
yep,
He seems like a must-have right now.
right. One more question from Ritin. Bruno or Foden? Why
Foden for
not
now.
both?
Foden. I mean, I
Yeah,
would rather, yeah. I mean, ideally both probably, but if I have to prioritize one, then Foden for
Foden.
sure.
Yeah, yeah. If your team
Eh,
team is stable enough, other peoples are returning. Getting Foden, you need that one player who helps you gain rank. So that's
Yeah.
Foden for you. But yeah, Semenyo, as you can see, he's neither getting big chances nor XG, and of course not goal, no goals. So, what are
I
your
mean,
thoughts here?
if I would say like if you want to feel if you think you have a lot of transfers. For example, in game week 16 your team is already set. You don't need a lot of transfers anyway, right? Going forward even. Why not just get him for a week or so in 17 when he plays Burnley? Maybe just get him in
Right,
for that week because you have five surplus transfers. Make use of a couple of them to get him hop off, hop on, hop off kind of a thing. That is also like only in the case you have you have a lot of transfers with you and you don't foresee making a lot of changes down the line even in the next 2 3 weeks. I mean, but other than that, I think he's little bit of a like more of a sell to me right now.
right.
That's where I am.
Even I have sold him
uh
for Foden.
Yeah, exactly. And then Anurag was just mentioning, should we like, would you hold Mateta for a week or move to Thiago right now? Like, considering Fulham conceded 5, like we just answered, right? I feel Thiago is almost like a must-have right now.
Yep.
You're
Not for a
also
hit.
losing on team value,
Yeah,
not
not
for a
for a
hit.
hit, but
Like,
for a
I mean,
free transfer, sure.
I would even think like, yeah, maybe not for a hit against Tottenham. Probably not. Probably not.
Because also Mateta plays Fulham. It's not like Mateta plays a like a stronger side.
Yeah, but I think he's a good to have asset against Tottenham. Tottenham are not in the best of
Yeah,
forms as we
I
speak.
feel so. Yeah.
So I
yeah,
think
yeah.
he's
So
a
you
I,
have free
if I
transfer,
was
make
Benitez,
use
I
of
would
it.
get him for a hit.
Okay, so
Not
we
for a
have
hit
that.
though. I
Two
Over
versus one. One is ready to take a hit, whereas two
Yeah,
No.
are
So Akash, on that matter, Akash just said he has one transfer left. Should I transfer Thiago for Mateta and take a -4 hit for Semenyo to
just do
Foden?
Semenyo to Foden.
just to
I
Semenyo
would say,
if it's possible in a
yeah.
direct swap because Foden
Yeah.
is I think 0.6 or 7 costlier
Yep.
than Semenyo. If it's
Yep.
not
Yep.
possible,
And
then
Then you can consider taking a hit. It's fine. Just do it.
guys, there are
Both might
11,
not start,
12
but that's
people
fine.
watching. There are 12 people watching the stream right now. Please like our stream. Please subscribe to the
Please.
channel. Please, it really encourages us and helps us a lot. We'd love to talk to you more and help you out on the stream when we're live here. Yeah, just grateful. Just please hit the like button for us and give us a subscribe.
Yep. 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 One before we move, one player that stands out here is O'Reilly. He's the only defender I think here, if I'm not wrong. Yeah.
Where is he? Oh,
So
next to Isak.
he's
Okay,
next to
okay.
Isak, right, right.
Oh, yes,
He's
yes,
in
yes.
the lower end, but still, yeah,
Yeah. Not bad for a defender to be there.
not a, yeah,
But I still feel
exactly.
Voldemort is a good pick to have in your team as a third forward. Just
For
Yep,
because
sure.
he's doing really. I mean, even in the eye test, he's doing well.
right.
Like if you
Yep.
have him in your team, there's no reason to take
Correct.
him out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't think so
yeah.
at all.
yep,
But
yep.
there's a case
Everything
to get him.
converts to him, so
Yeah, but there's a case to get him as well if you have a third forward spot free and you have two free transfers probably.
yeah. But then why
Yeah,
not
we
Thiago
have a
Haaland, Mateta? And then there's Welbeck in competition with Voldemort.
I would
So
no.
definitely
I
keep
would feel
Haaland, Thiago, and Voldemort.
yeah, for sure. I
I
would
think
also.
that's what we saw in the fixture ticker. No, Newcastle play
right,
Burnley
right,
twice
right.
in the game
Yes,
week, so that alone
you're
is
right.
in itself should be food for thought enough to get Voldemort.
And Voltemade doesn't have as much as competition
Correct.
as Mateta. Like he and
Yeah.
Ketia is there. He gets subbed on. Like Palace have very thin squad, so they
Right.
have to give rest to players. So,
Yeah.
but like
And Newcastle
Newcastle
is
are more
turning in
sorted.
form as well. Like they're hitting good form. They're playing fine now. So
Yep, 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 yep. Mateta's minute has
Matthew
been.
Perry, Matthew Perry just said like, if you tell me it's okay to take a hit, I'll hit the like button.
So,
Matthew will tell you if you have to take a hit, but do just hit the like button nonetheless.
okay, moving to the next slide. This is game week 15 projected goals and clean sheet odds. The standout teams that you can see from here are basically a City, Newcastle, and Liverpool, and then United. So this might be high scoring game week for FPL managers. What do you think? Not a lot of
yeah,
clean sheets though, if you see.
yeah. Newcastle and City are the teams to target at least if you can. But apart from that, yeah, I mean probably Brighton. Probably
Yeah,
Minte gives return this game week or Welbeck.
Yeah, I mean, I'm interested in Brighton assets definitely a lot. Obviously, everybody is looking at Foden and Haaland. Obviously, everybody has already. But yeah, I mean, captaincy is pretty clear from this chart where you want to go. You don't like. I think a lot of people have tried their luck last this game week. I mean, it's still yet to be seen since a lot of managers bet on Mbumo and Bruno Fernandes. The match is yet to happen tonight, so we'll see how it turns out. But other than that, I think looking at how Haaland has returned, I don't think it's worth taking a chance on him, especially in this week when you
you're
don't
right.
have a lot of clear picks. Like Brighton are there, but you don't know who's gonna score. I mean, Welbeck, yeah, but is he captainable? Probably not. Again, like United are playing Wolves, so it's a great fixture. But then, would you take a chance against Haaland with Mbumo? I don't think so. I mean, same with Newcastle. Like, would you captain Voltemade or
No.
Bruno Guimaraes?
And
No, probably
Anurag is
not.
saying Visa has a chance to be included in the squad this weekend actually. So
Probably they
we
start with two forwards up front.
and
United.
given and no, if you see Visa can't play complete 90 minutes or even 60 minutes
Yeah.
if he's coming now. So and given the fixture congestion in December, I think the manager is going to rotate, and Anurag might be right here. So
Possibly.
Yeah. I
there
mean,
is a
Bruno
risk.
here is
We are
there.
not sure.
Yeah.
There is a risk. Is what he's
And I
pointing
mean,
out.
we were just discussing that whether would you pick Voltemade over another striker
Welbeck
right now,
or
over
yeah,
Mateta,
Mateta.
right? But like we were just discussing in that sense, like yeah, sure, he will also be suffering from a little bit of a rotation or shared minutes, but not. I'm pretty sure he's not going to be benched the entire match. That's not going to
Right.
happen with Voltemade
Yeah,
because Vissa is not so fit to immediately start taking 90 minutes of a game. In that sense, he was better. And then, obviously, if you want to look at Newcastle United assets, we mentioned earlier, it's better to look at Bruno Guimaraes or even Anthony Gordon, right? Like he's back. He's
RB
also scored a
Barnes.
penalty. Like, but again, like Javi Barnes and Gordon are sharing the same spot. So
Yeah.
both, I would rather think about Gordon because once he's fit, he features in that team.
Right.
So
Right.
probably Bruno G or uh, Anthony Gordon, one of those
Right.
two, maybe better, a little bit better than even Voltemade.
Yep. 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 So I think with we'll come to captaincy, and there's no better pick than Haaland. I think after the whole, I don't know who has the guts to punt on someone else other than Haaland. But apart from that, what do you think if you want to punt
Like
this game
if
week? Apart from
yeah,
Foden,
if
who's your pick?
if Mbumo scores 2 goals tonight, I think he will have made a case for himself as a captaincy shout against Wolves. And mind you, Wolves are actually poorer at home than away.
Yep,
They've
yep,
conceded more goals at home than away.
yep. That's true.
Yeah, but
Uh,
Mbumo will be gone in that game week, no?
No, not 15, right? He will be playing till 16th game week even.
Correct. Oh, 15 we are playing Bulls. Okay, my bad. Yeah, yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah.
right, right, right. Okay. Apart from that, Minte and Welbeck might be other pick. I mean, punty pick if you want
But
to.
not really. Like I would not even think about it. I mean,
So let's say if you have
for me it's
Foden
just Haaland.
already, I mean, apart from Foden and Buemo, people already have Buemo. So I think apart from that, you might go to Gakpo, but again, would you?
I would stay away from Liverpool assets for now.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
until they see they're playing Leeds away and Leeds at home have. I don't think they've been beaten till now at home. Let me see.
Anurag
Interesting
is saying
shout
Cunha.
from yeah, Cunha playing against Wolves' former club, first time playing against his former club. Yeah,
Correct.
that's a fixture.
I remember
I
when Jota
see. Yeah,
played against Wolves, he did score. So, so let's see.
Oh no, they've lost.
interesting.
Leeds have
Yeah,
lost.
yeah.
I think Fulham who hadn't lost properly at home, but Leeds have lost a couple of times at home. They've lost to Tottenham and they've lost to Aston Villa. They won against Chelsea though, so
Right.
not the easiest
Yeah.
of fixtures.
Yep, yep. And
These
actually,
were
if you see the projection, this is the deadline of exhausting all your transfer has come at the right time. You have one, two, three, four, five teams or six teams actually, whom you can target.
Yeah,
Chelsea, Newcastle, City, Brighton, United, Liverpool, if you want to.
yeah.
so that sort of brings me. This is even a good week to free hit, by the way, if you
Oh, yep.
still have it. Like
This
it's a great
Yes.
time, you know. So if you just have one transfer, it's fine. You will be, and you'll be using your free hit. So next week you will anyway get the five, and you get to target some very interesting fixtures this week itself. Like I
actually you're
feel
right. Yeah.
game week
Yep,
15 is
yep.
a good shout for the free hit.
Actually, I'm considering
Uh,
now that
yeah.
I haven't played my free hit, I might
Same, same. But the only
I'll tell you why.
the only thing is
It's only the only problem is it's a midweek. I mean, it comes in within a short
after
yeah,
the
time
midweek,
after
yeah.
game week 14. So rotation would be a concern,
true.
but it's the same exact mirror of game week 19 fixture, right? And 19 fixture are good. Same fixtures you're getting here, and it's better because all the good teams are actually almost playing at home. Except for
Right.
United, City, Newcastle,
Chelsea
Brighton,
and Liverpool.
uh, even all of these teams are playing at home, and Arsenal are facing Aston Villa away. So I would think that is not going to be a high scoring match at all.
Yeah.
Even they might end up conceding with by Villa. So again, like a good time to think about targeting for free hit if you still
Right.
have it.
Yep,
Possibly.
yep. Okay. Moving to captaincy, I think
Yeah, I think
there's
we've
no point
discussed. Yeah,
discuss
it's
this.
fine.
Yeah. Let's go to our team selection section. And Varun, this is Varun's team. He has made one transfer. He has brought in Thiago, right? That was
Yeah.
his plan. I think so.
S-
Just give me a second.
So So Fobio is new in the chat. He's new to the channel. I think he's just asked like I want a 1 week punt transfer for game week 15. What would you suggest
I
for a
think we
1 week
discussed
punt?
this.
We can
It Foden will
we
quickly
can
recap.
quickly look.
Yeah.
We can quickly go back to the Rob T visual, right?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Like what would you think about it? Like I think Foden anyway, everybody's getting he's not a punt, he's a long-term hold. So would you punt on somebody from say Newcastle against Burnley more likely?
I still
Yep.
don't trust Newcastle that much. I mean, obviously they're playing well, but I don't know.
I might
I
pick Voldemade because
Yeah, only Voldemort
strikers
is
perform
yeah,
better against Burnley
yeah.
that way. And then secondly, Minte Welbeck is another shout. United, Bruno,
Not Bruno. I
Bumo.
would rather trust on Bumo if you don't have him.
Yeah.
Maybe Bumo I will trust because he'll still play this match, and even Kunya for that matter, right? He's
Yeah.
like a great narrative for him. He's
Yeah.
playing against his former club. So yeah,
But if you
he's
have
a
to
good
rank,
shout for
if you
me.
have to rank, what will be your ranking?
For
I would go with probably Anthony Gordon if you have to take a punt, right? Like
Hmm.
he's on pens and he gets to he's amongst goal, he gives assists. So I like him more than Walter Made.
But he shares minute with uh, Harvey Barnes, right?
Yeah, but like he's playing at home as well. So maybe yeah, it's if
Hmm.
you have to be punty, so then maybe Gordon for me.
then get Cherky.
And then
Why not Welbeck? West Ham United have
not
considered a lot of goal from their from against strikers.
yeah, you can think of it. I mean, but the thing is, for Brighton, the goals are very distributed. Like that's what I've
No, no, no.
observed in the last
I
two
don't
to
think
three
it's
weeks.
apart from Minte and Welbeck,
No,
there will be
Minte is always
someone,
just assisting. Minte is always
right?
assisting,
So goal involvement
but
is still there, right?
then their defenders are scoring a lot of goals from headers, right? Like Van Heck, you've
Yep, yep.
seen, uh, Hinchelwood. All of these players
Welbeck
have
is on
scored a
direct
lot,
free kick as well. That's another point. The reason why I'm
right?
saying Welbeck is because Brighton at home is a strong team. It's not inconsistent as they play when they play away, right? And that's the reason I'm. If you want to punt apart from Foden, I think Welbeck will be my choice over
Bias.
Newcastle players. Yeah, a bit
That's
biased.
ownership bias.
Interesting.
Yeah, ownership
Ownership
bias.
bias. What do you think, Vimash? What would you sort of punt on?
Cherky.
1 week punt, just 1 week punt.
No, I would punt on. It's not a 1 week punt. Then I would just get Voldemort. Then it's not a punt.
Hmm.
It would be a
Yeah,
long
Nice.
term. I mean, at least a short
Right.
term,
yeah,
not a long term one.
yeah. At least, sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
At least, yeah.
Fair,
So
fair. Cool.
apart from that, I don't think anyone else. I don't know.
I mean, I was hoping you being a United fan, you'll
Yeah,
take Kunya's name. I
possibly.
mean, yeah,
Possibly if you don't have data,
somehow I miss giving you that cue.
no, no.
But yeah, I mean, I
I
would
kind of
like for
understood that
me, I am
after I said Voldemort. I kind of understood that's why you
Right.
asked. But
Okay.
yeah. I mean, for
Coming.
me, I would
Mhm.
say for me, I would rate like Gordon and then Kunya as if I have to take punts.
hmm.
Hmm.
Cool.
Okay. Coming to Varun's team, so he transferred in Thiago in place of Pedro. He had João Pedro.
Best.
Uh, for the viewers who are listening, he is playing Dubravka because Pope is injured. Senesi, Timber, Richards, Minte, Semenyo, Bumo, Saka, Thiago, Haaland, and Mateta. That's his team. On his bench, he has Van Hecke, Zaka, and Rodon in that order. Coming
As is,
to Aman, you have any thoughts on Varun's team?
no, I mean, he's just been too lucky. I'm just so jealous of his Van Heck
Van
pick.
Hecke.
Yeah, I mean,
I would
it's
actually
just
keep Van Hecke in the
insane.
team somehow.
I would rather, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I would somehow try to find a place for him in my, in Varun's playing 11 because he just can't stop scoring right now. And
Yep.
they have a great picture at home. Like, why to keep him in on bench against West Ham United?
Yep.
Like, yeah, that's one I think he should be thinking about. Yeah, let's go to my team. And spoiler alert, I have taken a hit. I have not stopped. By the way, I've not stopped anybody from not taking a hit today because I myself am on a hit. This is my first hit of the season,
Oh,
and
nice.
I've got Minte and Foden both. I had Foden on my free hit in game week 13. I missed out on getting him in. I thought maybe I'll wait till 16 to get him on my, free five transfers when I get, and I'll fit him in. But he just said that I will continue to score, and I was pretty sure he's already risen. By point one, he's gonna rise again very soon, and by the next week, I think he would have risen again. So almost like three, maybe at least two price rises, and even three. And if I wouldn't have gotten him, I would have maybe priced out of my, the further moves I'm planning to make down the line
Hmm.
in 16, 17, 18. So I didn't want to risk that. And anyway, it's a player I want to have in my team for a long term. Same with
Right.
Minte.
Right.
The only dilemma I had with Minte, by the way, for you guys, since I am thinking about a game week 18 bench boost, is that game week 18 Minte is playing Arsenal away. So that's going to be a very tough match for me to manage. Maybe he is on my bench and he does something from the bench. I mean, but yeah, I don't
No, I
expect a
think
lot.
it's all right. One player
Maybe
playing
I
against
can.
the team, he still gives you 2 points, right? So it's okay.
Yeah, so that's the only downside. But apart from that fixture, I was noticing he had um, every week he has a great fixture. Apart from that one Arsenal fixture in game week 18, they're
Yep.
playing. I think what they're playing probably Burnley also, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yes, yes. So it's West
Uh,
Ham, Liverpool, Sunderland, then Arsenal, again West Ham, Burnley. So
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. So they're playing West Ham, Liverpool, Sunderland, just Arsenal in between, and then again West Ham and Burnley, and then they have Man City in 21. But then again they have a decent run: Bournemouth, Fulham, Everton, Crystal
yep,
Palace, Villa, Brentford, Nottingham Forest. So great long-term pick. I just wanted a piece of a Brighton attack in my team. So those are
right.
my two transfers. Obviously, the bench picks for themselves. Uh, so yeah, like captaincy on Haaland, vice captaincy on Foden, all in for
Actually,
City
I've
Hall right
just
now.
one thing: you should never captain or vice captain from the same
I
team.
know, I know.
If the
I
game,
will
yeah,
probably vice captain Bruno.
especially in
The
December
thing
period,
is,
I think.
Why if the game gets cancelled or
okay,
something
okay.
like that?
Exactly. Yes, yes, yes.
Oh,
You will
very good.
lose on you. Yeah.
High level overthinking.
But whom do you maybe then like it's a difficult. Maybe I vice
Thiago.
captain Thiago rather.
Thiago,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Thiago,
yeah, yeah.
Thiago.
definitely.
Go ahead. Or
Yeah.
Saka. Like you have Wolves,
Team.
Bruno who plays Wolves.
I think
A
you
lot of
have
He
options.
was
a good team right now, except Virgil.
little bit of a square, so he's gonna be in squad, but we don't know for sure whether he'll start the match or not.
Who?
So just a word of
Right.
caution,
Who are
Bruno
we talking
Bruno,
Fernandes.
Bruno. I think
about? Oh, he's in
someone
the
in the
squad.
comments asked as well. So
Yeah. So Bruno is in the squad. It's been told, but whether he'll start or not, we're still not sure.
I hope he, even if he doesn't, he comes off the bench because a lot of people who have Bruno as captain will have Haaland as vice captain. So
Yeah,
that will hurt us a lot.
yeah,
So I just hope
yeah.
he, even if
I
he
really
doesn't,
want him to come off
yeah,
the
yeah,
bench.
yeah.
That's the best
Yep,
case
yep.
scenario right
yeah,
now.
I'm already on
89th
a red
minute.
arrow. Even after captaining Haaland, I can't take more, more this thing.
Oh
But yes,
yes.
seems like a good team, like good balanced
Yeah.
team. Like I think you've covered mostly everything, except I mean the only this thing is defense, but everything
Defense.
seems to be fine. Yeah,
Right.
So yeah. So what would you
Virgil,
which Arsenal defender would you think you want to get now? Like, I mean, would it be Calafiori
I
or
have
Timber? For
Calafiori, so
example,
ownership bias.
let's say I can't get to Timber in this team. Whom would you say suggest?
I think probably maybe Ben White plays a couple of weeks more, if I'm not wrong.
Ben
No,
White. I'm
yeah,
absolutely
if
unsure
you just
about
want
his
to get him
minutes.
for a
Not
couple of
Ben
weeks.
White. Maybe
Yeah,
Calafiori. Yeah, yeah. Don't
Calafiori I already
overthink
Yeah.
it.
have, so I just wanted to say some
The
other.
No,
problem we don't
I'm
know.
just waiting.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
just
I'm
wait it
just
out.
waiting for
Yeah, it seems like you don't have
Saliba.
Arsenal
I'm
defense.
just waiting for
exactly.
Saliba return.
Anybody returns, I'll
Let
get them. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, basically.
or maybe not because I already have Calafiori. So
Matches saying have Rangers on bench if Bruno doesn't play. Oh, okay.
nice.
Did Rangers score? I think he
Yeah,
did,
last
right? Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, he did score.
After
Yes.
the first game, now he scored.
No, I think he scored in mid. Yeah, somewhere in middle
Not
of
in
the
the
game
Premier
week.
League.
Yeah, in the Premier League itself, I think he
No,
has
after the
around.
14, after the first game week, he scored in the in this. No, or did he score once in the middle?
Oh no, no, no! I think he has only
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, you are right. He had two assists apart from
Yeah,
that. But yeah,
yeah.
okay. Moving to my team.
Similar, except
Yeah,
Welbeck.
I think Minte. Yeah,
Welbeck and
Welbeck.
Mbumo are your
So
differential.
I had two
I think
free transfer actually.
Nice.
I removed Semenyo and brought in Foden. Now I'm thinking if I should remove Welbeck or Mateta for Thiago because I have to bring Thiago. I'm thinking
I
Mateta
don't think
given
you
the
do
fixture
either.
run.
Oh, but you have to use your transfer for
Yeah,
sure. Yeah, you
I
have to.
can remove Sanchez as well because Chelsea's fixture run is not that
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
But then
You
whom will I
Yeah,
bring in place of Sanchez? There's no standout keeper.
I mean, you can get in Pope, right? Nick Pope.
Pope is
Pope is
injured.
injured, no?
Oh, so then I think this guy, who's playing in Ramsdale.
Who?
But like he'll be a short term punt though. Like if you want to, it will require you to then
Oh,
do a surgery
Newcastle's
next week
replacement,
again.
you're saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Ramsdale.
yeah. I mean, but then you
He's
already have Burn, so it
4.8.
doesn't
The
make
problem
sense.
is he's 4.8. If I would have brought him if he's 4 million. If I'm
Oh
spending
yeah, I mean,
4.8,
I get
I can spend it on Sunderland's goalkeeper. I'm fine with Keller also. I want more funds upfront now.
interesting. So, by the way, I would say don't try to force a transfer if you don't require it. Maybe you can use it to sort out your bench, right? If you want to maybe upgrade somebody from Steve to someone else, or
No, I have
something
to.
like
I have
that.
already played my bench boost, so I don't want to strengthen my bench. I want to degrade it further if possible. So I'll tell
No,
you
but
my
like you
idea. I
need,
want more
and
funds so that I pick more
Mhm.
forward picks because that's the meta shifting. The points are coming from midfielders and forwards and not defense.
Do you think it's time to take out Mateta or should we keep him?
With the data says you should still keep him, but I want Thiago in that. Like Thiago
Yeah.
is
I
someone
mean,
who
for
is
you, it's
hurting me a
Thiago.
lot. Yeah,
Yeah.
even if Welbeck is
So
performing, even after that, Thiago is hurting my rank.
How many minutes
I
did
would
Welbeck
say
play
for
in the last game? Welbeck's minutes are also not guaranteed, right? That's another problem.
Welbeck
no, but
minutes,
he's the only sole striker for Brighton. Like he is gonna
yeah,
play. He might play a little bit
Maybe
less,
because
but
of the
he will
midweek, he
play.
just played 23 in the last. Maybe
Yeah,
this one he'll play more.
exactly.
yeah,
So yeah,
exactly. His minutes were managed. That's all.
So
yeah,
I think Welbeck is very like he's very much nailed for this match since
yeah,
he was benched in
Right,
game week 14.
yeah, makes sense.
And I would say Mateta, I would rather move to Thiago because that's also a long term move for you
right.
anyway. So
And
it's an
Mateta's
easy,
fixtures are getting tricky. It's
Yeah,
Fulham,
getting
City, Leeds,
and
Spurs.
if you
Not that
compare
bad.
and we also answered this question for a lot of a couple of people in the chat, like would you take a hit for Thiago who plays Tottenham away in place of Mateta who goes to Fulham away? I would still bet on Thiago because he has pens.
Yeah,
yeah. I
I
mean,
mean,
yep,
Yeah,
Mateta also does, but like the probability of Thiago getting a pen is way higher than Mateta.
yeah,
right,
but then
right, right.
Fulham just conceded
Converting,
4 at their home in the last game. So I'm assuming
But
managers must have
they
picked.
played City also. So
No, that's true. But I mean, Glasner is also a good coach, so he would have picked up some pointers as to how Fulham conceded at home so many goals.
yeah,
Must have seen some openings
yeah.
or some weaknesses here and there. So I'm assuming Mateta is still an
yep.
okay pick. But the only thing is, I mean, when I come to my team, I'll ask your opinions. But yeah, it's a little
Yeah,
confusing naming.
so
Yeah,
Matthew is saying take a hit for Thiago. I think our own Mbumo doesn't need to take a hit for him. Like he has two free transfers. I think it's
yeah,
an
Yeah,
easy
I'm
decision. You just get in Thiago. You just
Thiago,
get in
right?
Thiago
In
simply.
place of Mateta.
Don't Yeah, like you
Okay.
get to use your transfer for something you were anyway gonna do it,
Right,
right?
exactly.
What is the worst case? You're not losing points because of the transfer.
Right.
yeah,
So only difference is maybe Mateta scores one and Thiago doesn't.
yeah.
Mateta
That's the
scores
only.
a hat
Thiago then
trick
you can
and
you can't.
Thiago scores zero.
You can't.
Oh,
That's
hat trick only.
No, but you
That's the
can change
risk
Mateta
then.
to
That's
Thiago
the
and
that's the
you
risk.
and you'll be done with your
What?
transfer. With your keeper and Mateta, these two transfers, you'll be done with your two transfers, and then
No,
you'll
I
get your
already
first.
have
He's
one. I
already
already
taken one.
made one. Yeah,
Oh, you did.
Semenyo to Foden. I only have one now.
Oh,
I
only
can
one.
either downgrade Sanchez to someone
Oh,
cheaper, but yeah.
then I'd probably just transfer Sanchez and keep Mateta. I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but then I want Thiago
Whom
also.
would
So
you
that's what
get
I was
though?
saying.
Who?
For me, I want more forward spots than FPL has given
How
us.
much
I
money do you
want.
have in the bank?
I have point 0.3 now.
And Sanchez is how much? 4 point?
8, if I'm
So
not.
5.
I have 4.8.
So why? Oh, you can't get. But
Uh,
okay, yeah. Difficult.
ROFs is 4.7.
I think I'll just
Oh,
do
how much?
Thiago. I'll keep Sanchez. It's fine.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
fine.
Yeah. Also, think of it. Mateta has been very poor. Like he's not been
yeah.
converting. He has gotten all the XG and all the big chances in the world, but he doesn't have as much goals to show for that.
Yeah. Right, right, right.
Yeah, he's a
And
fast.
And
he can
then
score in any game week. That's also there. But I think as a long term pick and trusting data, Thiago is the pick. I think.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
agreed.
Coming
Vimarsh.
to Vimarsh,
What I am thinking is Semenyo to Minte, and that's it.
Semenyo to Minte.
Yeah, even oh,
Yeah.
by the way, Anurag, fair shout to Anurag. Verbruggen at 4.4. That's your pick.
I mean,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
no chance for clean sheet,
Brighton.
right? I'm not conceding almost every game.
No, but also he's rotating very well with Dubravka. So it's a long term,
Yes.
pick.
Maybe, but I would in rotation.
Amazing
I
shout,
would probably
Anurag.
keep
Like
asking him to,
love that shout.
So they have
Like I am
kept
interested. I would be
three
interested in a
three clean
Brighton pick.
sheets in last 5 game week. They have
who?
three clean. Brighton,
Okay.
surprisingly.
Wow. Then probably you could go with him. Still better than City.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
but
mean, if
it's,
you are worried about a Mateta hat trick, sure you can go with that. Like it's a long term move, and also
it's a long term move.
ends up
Yeah,
saving you a point three more.
right.
Also saves you point four, no point
This is
three
for,
more
More
this is for
almost 1 million.
Sanchez.
this is for
So
Oh,
Suraj team.
Sanchez. Okay,
To
okay.
be clear for the viewers.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So
moving to Vimas. Go
I've
ahead.
made some very over the course of the last 2 or 3 game weeks. I've made some very maverick picks. One of them being Cherky, and I'm kind of stuck with him now. I was hoping he'd start midweek, but he didn't. And now I'm hoping he starts against Sunderland. But even if he doesn't, it's fine. I mean, I still have Thiago. So the thing is, I have Thiago on the bench. I'm getting him inside, so I don't even know who to take. I'll probably take out Anderson for now, or probably take out I don't know. Yeah, probably take out Anderson because he's playing away, and uh,
Hmm.
and I'll probably
so
get in
why do
Senesi for.
you why you
Wait,
have
wait.
Digne,
You,
right?
Yeah, I'll take him out for Senesi. I forgot to change that in the screenshot. Probably get in Senesi for
so
Dinia, and
have you made
then
your transfers
no,
already?
I have one free transfer left, so I'm thinking Semenyo to Minte. That's it.
Hmm.
That is it. And
Oh,
I'll
because you're already on three cities, so you
yeah,
anyway can't
yeah, I
go to
can't do
Foden.
anything else. I just hope for the best that Turkey starts. Golo is saying,
Right.
please remove Donnarumma for Christ's sake. He's not that bad. Okay. No, actually, Donnarumma is not that bad. He saved a penalty in the last one, so he's given a 5 pointer, and he gave a 6 pointer to against Liverpool. I think we had. I think
But
we had.
I do agree. If you had luxury transfers like
Yeah.
me, I would have done that.
No, the thing
How
is,
would
I
I
Yeah.
remove
actually
Donna?
so I was on the wave of keeping three Arsenal assets apart from their goalkeepers because their defenders are also scoring, right? So since then, when I played my wildcard in game week 6, I've had Donnarumma. So
You
he's
know
not been
what I would rather do? I would rather just get Raya now in place of Donnarumma. Gets me three Arsenal picks. He's a great long-term hold. He'll always get you the clean sheet point, and it gets you to the three Arsenal triple up as well, right? I mean, I feel that's and it makes a space for you to down the line easily make a change for
fair enough.
to check
Correct. To be
to
very
put
honest, I'm okay with keeping
But
Donnarumma. The thing is, since game week 6, he's given three clean sheets and one penalty defense. That's not bad
no,
in
but
like.
for a long time,
would you
it makes
rather?
sense, Aman. But if you see, why would he carry Semenyo along with him for game week 15 when he can pick Minte and get those five
Yeah, I
transfer,
mean,
use
maybe.
two of those transfer
Yeah.
to get Donnarumma out.
The good thing that happened, not a good
I
thing,
get
but the thing that happened was also coincidentally when Donnarumma has been conceding, Arsenal also started conceding, right? Arsenal is also conceding a bit. They're not
mm,
keeping all those clean sheets, so it didn't hurt me much, and I don't think it's going to hurt me as much going forward as well. I think Donnarumma is, I mean, he's a premium goalkeeper, so he'll get a odd clean sheet here and there. Same as, I mean,
but
Rea is obviously a good keeper as well, higher chances of clean sheet. But it just so the reason why you guys are so adamant on asking me to take him out is because of the fact that now O'Reilly has come up as a pick, right? But if
yeah.
he wasn't a pick, this Donnarumma would have been a good pick. He's been a good pick for
No,
me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
also
Yes,
I
yes.
feel. Don't you think even Semenyo, I like as a Chelsea fan, I would feel Semenyo like that match is like we are going away to Bournemouth, and we saw just like how Leeds did against us at their home. Like I feel even that match has a lot of goals in it, and I
Possibly.
don't know what the outcome might be. Like we are not at the best. Like the moment we play any combination apart from Chaluba and Fofana at our back, we are suffering, and that's what happened in the last match.
I,
Also, we now don't have Caicedo, so
right.
that was also a big
True,
difference. So
true,
I
true.
mean, Semenyo, you can think about keeping him even right as an attacking pick.
No, but
What
would
I
you
mean,
keep Semenyo or would you keep Mente this game?
Minte.
like I would rather keep Semenyo because he has more of a goal scoring threat. Minte will always just give
But
you
Semenyo is
assists.
not getting those big chances
I
since
mean, he
last
is
eight
getting
game
chances,
weeks.
but he's been
No
unlucky.
big chances.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
the thing. Semenyo used to get those big
that's fine.
chances before. Now he's
yeah.
not getting. So that's the reason the
I mean,
goal
the reason for
threat
that
has
again is
reduced.
Bournemouth is absolutely losing. They've been losing the last
And
6 games.
yeah, also answering to Goloe, he's gonna bring in Thiago in his playing 11. He
Yeah,
hasn't arranged his team, so don't go by. He's not
yeah.
gonna play Dean
He's
against
also saying
Arsenal.
don't take Semenyo out. He's also suggesting to not take Semenyo
Yeah, I'll
out.
probably just like take out Anderson for now, get in Thiago, and hope that Cherky plays. If Cherky doesn't play, then Anderson comes in. Possibly if he doesn't play at all. But yeah, that's the only thing I'm looking at. And Senesi comes in for Dinia. And I could save my, but there's no point in saving my transfer, right?
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
need to
yeah,
make
yeah.
a transfer, so I might as well just get Mint. The other option is just removing Mateta and getting Voltemart. That's the other option because they're playing Burnley at home. That's another option. So Burnley away,
No, no, no.
do that as well.
Don't do that.
No,
no,
You have,
I don't mind it. I actually don't mind it.
I mean, what will
but you have
Mateta do?
pressing concerns. Then like Senesi and Dean. I think you can remove Dean and get someone who's
Or I
like
could actually get Burn or someone instead of Senesi
exactly
and
Newcastle because they play Burnley.
yeah,
No, Sunderland. No, Burnley, right.
Yeah.
So you can
yeah,
bring some Newcastle defender.
So
correct. So yeah, that's one option. Probably Livramento, Burn, Thiago. So many options to pick from. Hopefully, keep a clean sheet. So that is
Right.
another option. I could possibly do that.
Yep.
But
interesting. Like you have, it seems like you have
He
quite
has
a
less
bit of a
transfer.
decision making. It's like you have to make one transfer for sure, but I feel there are 3 to 5 good option which will, maybe you can keep on breaking your head over. Like I could think about changing Dean even, right? Look,
Yeah.
he is not a reliable pick. I feel like in even the fixtures, I don't know. I've not. We should probably look at their
so
fixtures.
I basically
You'll
I
be
basically got Dean when Gabriel got injured to save money and put some money in the midfield, right? So
Hmm.
ever since Gabriel got injured, I've had Dean and he's been kind enough. Dean has been kind enough to give me a good return in the last game week. I mean, I didn't play free hit, but I still got a clean sheet from Dean. So that was all I wanted from him. He's a 4.5 million defender.
Also, he plays West Ham in the next week, so I don't think it's best
Yeah.
to move him right now. Instead, when you can play somebody like a Senesi right now,
Yeah,
even Senesi, I would say ki you can think about moving Senesi out,
yeah.
and then getting in some other forward like defender, like you are saying, like somebody like a Burn or a Thea or even Liver. I'd be interested in Livramento more than
Somebody
even
mentioned
Thea
So
Lewis
or
Hall.
Burn.
Anurag is saying, yeah, Lewis
Yeah.
Hall. Yeah, he's also a great pick.
It's just
He's
minutes,
taking
right?
those
Who
advanced
starts,
role.
who doesn't start is the only problem. Oh, he's been
He
playing 100 minutes in the
Hall
last
will
game.
play. Yeah, Hall will
Yeah,
play
Lewis Hall is a
90 minutes.
Hall will play.
Yeah.
It's just about, I think he's a bit expensive than Livramento. Livramento is still, I
Yeah.
think, 4.9.
Hall is
Thiao
And
is
it's
5.
5.2. Hall is
Hall is
5.2. Yeah.
5.2. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what.
So
So
I
yeah,
don't think
if
I
you
have
So
have
I
money.
money,
would,
you can.
I don't have
I
money
would,
to get Hall.
Mm.
I would rather just get in Livramento, the cheapest pick out of these three.
Yeah.
He has a good assist threat always, and he's always bombing forward. I like him as a pick personally. But
Yeah,
yeah,
he's the only.
when you can,
Coincidentally, he's the only one I can buy. So I don't have money for the others.
right. Exactly. So you have
Yeah.
4.9 in that place. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean that's one place you can go. Or other way, I mean again, like moving Donnarumma this week to Raya doesn't sound good. They have a great fixture. Why move him right now when you can
yeah.
Right.
do
It's
do that
fine.
next week?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean
I mean, City has a greater chance of a clean sheet. I mean, considering they haven't been in the best of forms, but playing home at Sunderland as compared to Saka away at Aston Villa, probably Aston Villa might score against Arsenal. You never know.
Right.
correct. Yeah, I
So
mean I would rather just look at Newcastle picks.
Newcastle
Voltemade,
defense,
or
right?
if
Yeah,
you
that's
want to attack Voltemade, if you want to go solidify your defense long term, then probably Livramento.
so I just like let go of this guy.
Minte.
Minte. Don't get him.
Not
Yep.
now. Next week you can do that still, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
He has
this
a
week
good
they
long-term fixture, so you can bring him the next game week. Not the
possibly.
next game week. He plays
Next
Liverpool. You
week,
can still get play.
actually, right. I understand. Right, right now is the best entry point for a
Yes.
Brighton asset.
Yeah.
Next week they're playing Liverpool away. It's
So
Yep.
the best entry. It's
I mean, everybody's already taken out
Himarsh,
Semenyo.
take a
Just
hit. Take a hit.
I've already
I
taken
Take
think
one.
a hit.
just
Take
do any
a
one
hit.
of this, Dean or Semenyo. Just close your eyes and do it. let's see whatever happens. I don't think there's any one
I
right
really
way
want to
to play.
take out Semenyo because everybody's taken out Semenyo, so it's not gonna give me any. It's not gonna
Yeah,
do anything to me. So is
harm.
what I.
Yes, yes.
It's not like he'll start suddenly haul against Chelsea now after blanking all these game weeks because
Nice.
Bournemouth have been losing the past 5 or 6 games.
By the way, his ownership is still
They've not
50%.
lost. They've not lost.
Who?
They've actually just lost four out of the last five. You're right.
Exactly.
Damn.
So, I mean, just lost. They've lost 4 out of the last 5
Th-
is bad run of fixtures, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Negatively
I
losing.
mean, what I meant was I just realized they've lost four out of last five.
Oh,
Correct.
okay.
And
Hmm.
the only one they won
Yeah.
before that is I think before Nottingham Forest manager sacking.
Hey, by the way, I missed a question from Matthew. He was asking, when do we expect Gabriel comes back? I think he doesn't come back before January. So it's a good
Oh,
Yeah.
4 or 5 weeks before you can even think about it. So it's not coming anytime soon. Secondly, he was asking, he doesn't have any Arsenal attack right now. So probably he can get to Rice at the moment. Do you think he's a good pick?
definitely.
Uh,
Yeah.
Rice is yellow
Declan Rice.
flagged.
Or is
I mean,
he?
but yeah, I mean,
He might
yeah,
play,
exactly. He
but
had but I
yeah,
think he'll play.
right.
But yeah, I mean, he can have his minutes managed a little bit, right? Still.
Yep, yep,
Cool.
yep.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I think yeah, this is brings to the
That's
end.
all from us, guys. Thanks a lot for joining
Thanks everyone.
the live tonight. It was really nice, interesting. Thanks for your interaction. We loved your comments. Keep them coming, and please do hit the like and subscribe before you leave. It
Yes.
really help
And
us
thanks
out
for
and
the
really
200
appreciate
guys.
it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, and thanks for getting us to 200 subscriber. Yes, finally we have it. Okay, before we leave, I think Ritin is
Written
asking,
as
should I
yeah.
keep Krupi Jr. as a backup striker?
Bro, you
I
keep
can
anyone as a
do.
backup striker. Just
I'll tell
respond.
you.
Why are you asking questions?
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
are you
If
asking
it is a backup, first of all, there are so many good picks in forward. Why
Yeah,
do you
he,
want to
he should
lose that
he should
spot?
keep he should keep Beto or Barry as a backup.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
won't
Please keep
cause
Beto.
Beto's rank. You're the
Given
only one
the
who's getting.
Insane, man. Like, yeah, Ritin can do whatever the hell he wants right now at
Ritin is an
'Well,
overachiever right
and
2700
now.
in the
Ritin is the
world.
guy who says he hasn't studied and he suddenly he's
Yeah, he's not first bencher, right? Like, I have not studied anything. Yeah.
he's Clark Kent right now.
we do have our
Anurag, we do have
FPL
our
league.
FPL league.
Let me see if
So
I think we have put it on the
let's
description, but let me see if it is there.
we can share in the chat as well, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can
We can
someone
share
copy
the
it?
league code actually. I can just a moment. Okay. I don't know the cannot get
Okay,
to the page.
I have the ID. Is will ID work,
Yeah. Yeah,
or
yeah,
is
yeah,
there a
that works.
code that works?
No, that's a code that works, not the number ID.
Okay, okay. Wait. Then I think we should have it here. Yeah, join our mini
Just one.
league. Perfect.
Yeah, so do join us on our mini leagues. We also have a prize waiting for you guys. So whoever is winning, we're gonna give them the jersey of their club that they support. So there's prize as well for whoever wins the mini league. So, but yeah, I mean, in any case, just do join the league. It will keep us interesting, keep us involved. Help, we can keep on coming back to here and discussing what's going on in the league right now. Ritin, as we've also mentioned many times now, he's leading our FPL Pulse Talk Championship League, and he's miles ahead of you know the usual crowd. So he's at 905 points. He just played his free hit this week in game week 14, and he's on 91 points already.
With one more player
And
to play.
with one more player in Embumo still to play, this guy
Oh, more balls, yeah.
just can't stop. He just can't stop.
And we just can't. I mean, at least I just can't start. It's happening for now.
I
Cool, cool.
pasted in our
Let's
description
thanks
as well
thanks all.
for people to join.
Yep.
Yeah,
Thanks
Okay,
everyone.
thanks everyone. Thanks for
thank you
joining.
so much
See
all
you
for
next
joining.
week.
We'll
Time.
close
Yes.
it out
All the
Have
now.
a
best,
good
everyone.
FPL season.
Bye bye. All the
Bye.
best.
Bye.
Bye bye.
हो गया भाई